Hi guys, we're live. Sorry,
No, we're not.
sorry
No,
to
I'm
keep
dead.
you guys
You're
waiting.
wrong.
Sorry, we're not live.
Dimension
No,
Lord.
we're
By
on
the way,
time.
Mel's got some exciting news for you? Question mark. What?
What's the
Interesting.
exciting news?
I don't know what the
You?
exciting news is. I don't. Any exciting
Mel, share the exciting news.
any exciting news that there is, I'm not allowed to share yet.
Damn.
I know. Anyway,
It's sad.
welcome to the chat, everyone. As always, I am your host, Melanie Archer, and with me, I have returning, as always, Salted Pearls.
Hi, guys.
We have Hope once again,
Hi.
Jelly.
You can hold your applause.
Oh yeah, the Viz Media owns Ruby
Yeah.
and Homestuck now. That's it.
Yeah, I put that in I put that in there, and I was like really excited about it.
Hell yeah.
Now we can have canon crossovers.
Oh my god, Ruby meets we
Let's
need
go.
to Ruby meets Roxy, and everything goes to shit.
God.
Finally, two shows that we love that are just demonstrably horrible.
Yes.
Lena once more.
Wow.
Returning for an actual full stream and not just for shilling, TK.
Hey guys, did you subscribe to the channel yet? Did you click like on the video?
The
Did you
shilling is
subscribe?
What
included.
about the bell?
The
Click on that
shilling
bell
is-
if you wanna
the
make
click on
shilling
the
is now
bell,
just included.
Comment, hit the
Make
thumbs
sure to hit
up.
that bell if you want to be notified for future videos and streams.
Mhm. If you see
TK
something
doesn't
funny,
get paid
click
for
it.
this. TK just does this.
I don't.
Honestly.
Yeah, sorry, no.
You didn't pay me.
No, TK. I will occasionally feed into the meme and give TK randomly $20 if I am
It's
able.
true.
When am I getting it? What the hell?
Is that
Yeah.
true? That's awesome.
This is true.
Been doing
TK
this for TK for a couple streams.
TK will occasionally just randomly receive $20 from me.
That's awesome.
True.
Man, I wish just getting random 20
Give
bucks.
And
TK
then-
$20.
No, I will never
And
show
then-
for you again.
Lastly, new to the VOFT team and to streams, Grimbo.
Hey, so TK stole my bit, so hi, I guess. I'm here.
Was your bit gonna be like, comment, subscribe?
I mean, you can if you want, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, do
My
it.
Thunder's
No,
been
do
stolen,
it.
man.
Do it.
Comment and like
Damn.
subscribe and like it. I don't know.
Yay!
Speaking of Thunder, Thunder Saga came out like yesterday. Listen to it.
God.
Uh.
PP Popo, I hope that your flight is a good flight and everything goes well. Hell yeah.
PP Peppo.
PP Peppo, that's it.
Pee popo.
PP Popo.
I just realized TK
That's
also
so
doesn't have
fucking
anyone
good.
assigned.
TK,
TK, do you want to be Caliborn?
I think I would actually die. No, I'm
Okay.
one of the sideliners.
cool.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Put me in, coach. Put me in. I'll do good. I promise.
The bench
Uh.
warmer. You always need one.
It's true.
Oh yeah, I was
I also hold the sign that says subscribe.
Exactly.
Of course, of course.
Getting into it. Jake, level up. That absurd drubbing earned you another rung on your Esha ladder, one of the steeper prices you've had to pay for a bit of ladder climbing. But in the end, you suppose it was all
strong.
worth it to be able to bask in the glory of and prestige of the Peter Panache rung. You guess? Or are you kidding? You don't have a clue what that even means. Jake, Pester Dirk.
okay. Keep my voice down. Bro. Your contraption and its busy fist just royally kicked my ass. And that sure as God made a little green apples, that sure as God made little green apples isn't all there is to say on the matter. Are you listening, my friend? I'll have you know, my ass was straight up served ice cold. My savage caboose has been catered to impeccably, not unlike that of a gentleman stranded on an island, uninhabited by a race of indigenous butlers. I hope the far-fetched scenario I've described has adequately communicated the severity of my robotic butt whooping. My voice is stuck. Okay. Does this mean I passed the test or whatever the fuck? Can you drop the robot bullshit and give me the uranium now or what? Dirk? Where the frig are you?
I'm afraid Dirk can't hear you right now, Jake.
Oh, nuts.
Jake, blackout.
Yeah.
He dead as hell.
Oh my god. Oh
just
wait,
remembered.
I just remembered where
I
we
just
are.
remembered.
Yes, we are.
I just remembered.
Oh.
I have to
Wait.
try my
There's
best.
no way.
Wait. What the fuck?
Oh, blue woman.
Later, bitch.
Hi.
I love Into the Spider-Verse.
Yay! My favorite.
Hearts.
I think those are hearts
Question
with question
marks.
marks.
It was question
I
marks,
didn't know we
yeah.
were getting Arania so
Huh?
soon.
Yeah, Arania
Yeah.
comes
Oh
in
my God.
early.
I always
She
called her
really does.
Arania.
It's ridiculously early.
Arania.
not
I
a
say
rain?
Arania.
I
I
say
say
Arania.
Arania.
I think
I-
it's Arania.
I will say this is one that I go back and forth on. It's the same way of how like
Yeah.
sometimes I say Nepeta and sometimes I say Nepeta.
Yes, I do both
Yeah.
too.
I say Arania just because it's more like arachnid.
Also, I've been called out on multiple occasions for saying Pisces a different way every single time I say it.
I always say I always say Pisces. That's me.
Pick-
Or no,
This
no,
is my
Pisces.
I
least
say
favorite.
Pisces.
It's just
Pisces.
easier.
I think it's
It's
Pisces.
just easier.
Pisces. I say Pisces.
I say Pisces, I say
Nah, I say
Pisces, I say
Or I say
Pisces,
Pisces.
I say
Pisces is definitely what I
Pixis.
go with.
I think Pixies
I
was
said
my
Pixis
least
when I was a kid.
favorite.
Yeah.
Pisces is like number 2 for me.
I
Okay,
just
let's
don't
go.
say it out loud.
That, you know,
I mean,
fair.
yeah, that too. That too. I
Anytime
always
I'm
say
saying
Pisces
their names, I'm just like,
Oh yeah, it's Mina.
It's
Awkward
meaning
ass
mumble
last
it.
name, dude.
She's a
it's
minor
Mina
character
Pettigrew.
anyway. She was built to die,
Who gives a
God.
shit?
which really sucks because I loved her.
Wait, is cursing okay on stream?
Yeah,
Just
Yeah, no,
clarifying.
No.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
okay,
we-
you're not allowed to.
It's
No
okay.
cursing.
Yeah, we can fuck around and find out.
Specifically you. Specifically, you're not allowed to curse.
Yeah,
Actually,
if you curse, it's gonna go in the spare jar.
Actually, anytime in we have the censored mod on Homestuck, so anytime they say a bad word, a naughty word, it changes it to like fart or pee pee.
Oh my god, I love that.
Dang.
We're
That'd be wild.
I've had my fair share of jump
Inclusive to
scares reading the
6-year-olds.
original
On
one
this
because I
episode
don't
of
have the mod.
VOFT, on this
Oh.
episode of VOFT
Oh.
live reads, we changed it so every time they curse, it says
Okay.
pee pee poo poo.
Oh, poopy. Poopy.
Also,
pee pee.
also, really quickly, Dimension Lord says Pearls, your Nepeta is better than the Nexus dub.
Aw, how
Oh,
sweet.
Oh, you
I
like
don't know about
you like
that.
Pearl's you like Pearl's Nepeta?
No.
I'm so glad that we have that as a sound effect now.
Honestly, I sat there when it was added and I was like, "Is
You're welcome.
Pearls?"
It is Pearls,
I
yeah.
stood there listening to it over and over again.
Hey, don't worry. Pearls has 2 really good ones.
Okay, dude, let's make out.
Yeah!
I'm gonna throw up.
Amazing! I love that, man. I love that.
God. You guys are my background
Okay,
music right
dude,
now.
let's make out.
I'm drawing you guys here. I'm drawing you guys are ADHD. God.
Are you ready for
Uh,
Roxy
Face
and
just
Jake?
flushed. Holy
Yeah,
You
as
ready?
I
Jake.
No.
Pester Roxy.
I still can't find Dirk. All I get is his jerkwad shades. Surprise, a frickin' surprise.
Jake English. Can't you see I'm fuck deep in all these stupid meow cats?
Oh, no? I can't see that actually.
I'm also fuck deep in busy. What is it?
Just seeing if you had heard from him yet. I would really like to speak with him today. You know, like, actually in person instead of through his aggravating liaison. Instead of through his
gonna be in person.
in person instead of through his aggravating liaison, who is so far up his own ass with this HAL 9000 shtick. It's redonkulous. Is he avoiding me or something? I hope I didn't piss him off through some indiscernible slide. Gosh, he can be sensitive.
Nah, he's just biding his time, I guess.
I believe that's
Huh.
admitting.
It's biting.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how
fine.
you spell biting? Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
biting
bidding
has
has
two
two
Ds.
Ds.
bidding
You're
his
right.
time.
Bidding, yeah. Would be
Bidding.
two.
Bidding.
Huh.
2 days.
Well, okie doke.
Bade a bodam biome.
Okay. Huh. Well, okie doke. I just had a crazy dream right after getting cold cocked through. Cold cut. Sorry, maybe that.
Cold cock.
That's where
Christ.
Pants
Okay.
Cat comes from. He was cold cat and he needed his pants. He got
Cold
long
cat.
pants, long johns.
Okay. Crazy dream after getting cold cocked by his roughhouse droid.
Yeah, there's been that going around.
What?
Dreaming. What's yours about?
Well, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but it may have just featured none other than the girl of my dreams.
What?
She had sharp, funny horns and nice blue dress, and she may have been some sort of spidery vampire. I don't know, it was very brief, but she waved to me.
No. This won't do at all.
What won't?
You're slobbering over some alien dream girl. Fuck that. I'm having enough a hard time keeping track of the Jake stakes as it is.
The Jake stakes?
The Jake stakes.
Also, who said she was an alien? I just thought she was some kind of pretty monster.
Listen, bro, I know you love adventures and dumb shit like that, but you are forbidden from thinking about her again.
Okay, I mean, this is a strange reaction, Roxy, but okay. She was a figment of my imagination, so what choice do I even have?
Exactly. She was a fake girl, so forget it. A fakey fake fuck. Wait a minute. Has Jane talked to you yet about anything?
About anything? Yes, I do imagine our last chat could fit that description.
No. I mean, about anything serious. Feelings, ways. Shit! About your emotions.
Not really.
I knew she'd procrastinate on this.
On what?
Can you just message her now?
Sure, but what are you talking about? Should I expect a serious exchange about feelings and whatnot?
Depends on the present magnitude of her tight assery. Someone needs to move you fuckers along and get some stuff out of the popin already.
Wait, would this happen to be about a certain unrequited pinings you may have alluded to earlier?
I ain't say nothing and ain't say anything about to that effect.
Indubitably! Miss Sipperlips, was it? Humorously misspelled, of course.
Hmm?
I guess I can't help but wonder if that truly is the way she sees me, or if it is just some part of my wild ego-stroking delusion on my part. I always get this sense that people sort of fancy me, but who knows, I could just be miles off the old rocker about that. You're right, I think it's high time we cleared the air on some things, even if there is a chance it gets all awkward and prickly. That is what being brave and adventurous is all about, after all. It isn't about summoning the courage to pilfer some priceless loot from trap-lated catacomb, or shooting at stuff with two guns at once. There are treacheries of the heart to consider.
Well, you fucking dork. But yes, do that. Shit, I gotta go. I think there's someone in here.
Are you in danger?
Okay, so I'm gonna be so honest. I'm sorry for if there was any if there was a lot of shuffling noises going on my end. During that conversation, I totally knocked over my entire can of Dr. Pepper and had to go grab
Oh,
I had
oh
to,
dear.
Oh no!
I had
You
to go
dumb bitch.
I had to go grab a towel, fucking clean up the spill, and then change pants. And all
If it makes you feel any better, we didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we didn't hear
Whoa.
any
I
of
did
it.
not hear
I-
a thing.
I'm glad, and then I also kept up with the scrolling. So
But I also feel for you for losing an entire Dr. Pepper. That's
I
criminal.
did only
That's
lost
on your
half
hand,
of it. I
too.
only lost
Okay.
half of it.
half. Okay, it's better than nothing,
Hey,
you know. But
And
like,
all I'm thinking of right now is that entire. I'm really good at reading long strips of Jake, and I'm not very good. Jake is really hard to read in short strips.
Yeah.
that dude talks in like Old English. I don't blame
But
you.
he's
It's
really
hard as
easy to
hell,
read if he's
man.
reading if he's putting out a giant chunk of words.
There
But if he
was,
says
uh,
what, how the fuck is
It's
There
momentum.
was,
It's momentum.
I remember fucking specifically because of that. James Roach was asked like who is the hardest character in Homestuck to write, and they were like probably Jake, specifically because he says a lot of words that mean nothing to say very little.
I mean, it's not wrong though. So
hey,
and I was like, I mean, the Strylons are right there, but I guess I understand.
So what I'm hearing is a lot of words that mean nothing that say very little. So every college essay I've ever written.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think the thing
I think that's
specifically with
just
Jake
Huskian.
is that he is actually saying nothing, whereas the Strylons are saying a lot, just like nothing about the specific topic at hand.
Yeah.
Strylons are saying a lot, but you have to decode it with like a
Yeah.
fucking like keyword. You
So
have
they
to
said this, but they
understand
mean
what
zero.
layer of irony they are speaking through at any one moment.
The Strylons get off topic, but Jake never knew what the topic was.
Exactly.
Jake was like, I'll throw
Jake's
in a
brain
little bit
cell
of
wasn't even
flavor
in
in
the
the
topic.
sentence, and then it'll add more to what I'm saying. So they think I'm smarter than I is.
The way that you're talking sounds very specifically like the adventurous adventures of One Direction.
I don't even know what you're on about, fella. I'm just British.
No, but specifically the way you
Was that is that a specifically American experience? Is knowing what the adventurous adventures of One Direction is?
I have
think it
never
is.
once
No,
heard
I have
of it
no
in
idea
my
what
I've
that
never
is.
heard of
entire
that
life,
either.
and I
Never.
promise you that.
You don't know what the adventurous adventures of One Direction is?
No.
I have
Yeah.
no idea,
Yeah.
man.
God.
So
It's
there's
I've
this
never
little
heard of
website called Wattpad.
Okay,
Stop right
I've lost
there.
interest. Let's continue with
Jake,
the dub, right?
Mr.
Yeah.
Jane.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Hottie. Hottie. All right, I'm here.
Okay. Aloha, madame.
Jake! Hi there. I was actually about to message you.
Yes, I have heard that maybe your correspondence was forthcoming.
You did?
I just got off the horn with Roxy.
Wait. What did she tell you?
Well, not anything all that specific.
Did she goad you into... Oh, God. Did she goad you into writing this message?
Oh, you know how it is, what with her ways.
What ways?
You know, ways. I believe they are not incongruous with those of a feisty and provocative young woman.
Oh, God, I keep going into Kanaya. Fuck, usually I'm really good at this.
I've read this pastorlog specifically so many times.
Provocative, my behind. She's skirting dangerously close to meddlesome territory.
No, it's really not like that. Hold on. God damn it.
Hmm?
It's just Jack's inscrutable WrestleBot acting up over there. What the fuck is it doing now?
Has one of his gadgets been causing trouble for you over there as well?
If by causing trouble, you mean clobbering the ever-frickin' tar out of me, while still switch to the novice setting, then yes. But that is not why I messaged you. I will not be deterred here, Jane.
Skill issue.
The fact that he uses Everfreakin' as well as Shucks Buster really goes to show how hard it is to write that character.
Yeah.
No consistency.
And
Anyway.
fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And fuck! He
We
says
love
fuck
Puffy.
one message earlier.
He
I
said
don't know
fuck.
what you mean. I've never said the word fuck in my life.
True.
Deterred from
Real.
what?
Jane, I think it's time we had an honest to goodness Dame. I say damn. Jane, I think it's time we had an honest to goodness Dame to fella talk. Like, about our stuff, you know?
Our stuff?
Our feelings, like how we feel about each other.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think I'm out of line in suggesting we've been tiptoeing around some things here, do you?
Have we?
I think so. It's just a hunch.
Is
Is there something you want to say to me, Jake? About how you feel?
Absolutely. I feel that total honesty between us will be the best policy as we begin our journey together. So I say let's put all the facts on the table where we can both see them. With that in mind, I would like to ask you a question, Jane, and I hope it doesn't strike you as being too forward.
Go on.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I've picked up on certain, let's say, hints. So I just come out and ask, oh boy, this is actually proving to be a serious challenge to my bravery now that I'm going through with it. I'm getting a little hot under the collar here.
It's okay. Please continue.
Okay then. What I'd like to know is, do you like me, Jane?
Wait, what?
I mean, do you like me as more than a friend? Do you envision us as, like, an item? A romantic pairing of sorts?
Wow. Wow.
Is that the direction which we... Okay. Is that the direction in which you would prefer our relationship to progress?
Well,
Please, just be honest with me, Jane. Just come out and say it. Do you fancy me?
No.
I
Best
see.
panel. I love this section.
Very well then. Jeez, I must have really misread that one. I kind of feel like a bonehead now. Are you sure the answer's no?
Yeah. That sure was the thing I said.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry. Yes, fair enough. I guess I did put you on the spot there, didn't I? You know, it may sound cocky of me, but I was really not prepared for this answer. You must think I'm this epic friggin' tool now. Couldn't say I'd disagree if you did.
Oh my god. What am I saying here? Jake, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to make you feel that way.
Now, Jane, let's not backpedal here. You've spoken the truth, and I greatly appreciate and respect you for that. But now that I think about it, you know what?
No?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but your answer is kind of a relief.
It is.
I can... Jake. I consider you to be a lovely lady of the highest caliber, and I think it wouldn't be... I really think any gent worth his salt would be a huge bozo to let the chance to go steady with you slip through his fingers. I've even given the possibility some thought myself.
You have?
Sure, sure. I'm only human, Jane. I'm going to entertain, let's say, certain ideas. What ifs, you know?
Or...
What? Or?
Sorry, yeah. It
What did I
sounds
do?
like it can be... Not you, Jake. I'm sorry. Jake is a whore. That's all.
whore.
I mean, he is, yeah.
Oh, you said a whore. You
He's
said
a
whore.
player. Of course he
I
is.
thought you just... I thought you said or, like I missed a word, and I was so...
No.
Player, of
It was
course
like,
he is.
I'm only
Yeah.
human. I'm
Yeah.
only human,
The hope
Jane.
aspect
I'm
is
going
just
to
like that.
entertain, let's say, certain ideas. What ifs, you know?
Sure.
Or...
Sure, I'm only human, Jane. I'm going to entertain, let's say, certain ideas. What ifs, you know?
Mantor.
Like, what if we did meet up someday, and you asked me out or something? I'm sure I'd say yes, given all we've been through together. And then, well, who knows?
Good.
Probably, but I'm kind of babbling here. The point is, those are all just silly daydreams about stuff about your feelings and me, felt for me, that I was projecting onto you, which weren't even real. And now that we've been honest with each other about this, we can kind of move on and just be great friends.
Boy.
And it's a load off, to be honest, because that was a lot to think about on top of everything else.
Everything else?
Things are kind of complicated. Things are kind of complicated for me, Jane. With you and Roxy and Dirk and his crazy responder now. Well, it's a tangled web, let's just put it that way.
Don't think I'm following.
There are a fuckload of irons in the fire, Jane. So many irons in the fire. Such a tangled web. It's a web full of flaming irons.
and mixed metaphors, apparently.
Exactly. See? You get it.
I really don't, Jake.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
The robot is being weird again.
Yo, I'm geeking out, bro, for real.
I'm
I
sorry, Jane. This
love
is
the
your
detail.
fucking fault.
Yeah, this is
I love
100%
the
your fault.
detail
I am
here,
loving
but
the acting right now, man. You guys are popping
Yeah,
the fuck off.
it's
I
really
love the
good.
voices.
I'm
You
trying
do
my
it
best.
so well.
I'm
loving the
struggling
detail.
with
I
it.
love voicing Jane. I just don't get to do it a lot.
You do
Jake is
such
really-
a good ass job, man.
Jake is
This
really
panel's
fun.
really good.
I really hope that my Jake is coming across well.
It
It
is.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm.
As
It's
a
just
Britishman
organic.
myself, you're doing a fabulous job, fella.
You
really
got the British seal of approval.
I
Hell
really-
yeah.
The Queen's. Wait, hold on one sec.
I
The-
really like
the King's stamp of approval.
No, no,
I really
no.
like Jake
It's still
because
the
I can
queen.
look. I really like Jake because I can look away and come back because Jake never knows what's going on, so I don't either.
You're doing that really well, man. It's
Yes,
so good.
thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't mean to like interrupt. I just-
Damn it, Jane!
No, thank you. That's really sweet.
Thank you so much.
What's happening?
It's having some sort of mental episode. See, this is what I'm talking about, Jane. This is what I'm dealing with here. Sigh. Like I said, my life has many different hells of complicated.
Could you just tell me what you're talking about?
You're right. I did say honesty was the best policy, didn't I? So I might as well not keep certain things so close to the vest anymore. Actually, since you've made your feelings apparent and only see me as a friend, that makes it a lot easier.
Yes. Friends.
You cut out. I didn't hear you.
Oh, yes. Friends.
Maybe you could help me Jake. Maybe you could help me out sort out some stuff that has been weighing on me lately.
Well, what are friends for, Jake?
Jane, are you alright? You seem to be exclaiming is a hard word.
Me?
Jane, are you
Oh, go ahead.
Jane, are you alright? You seem to be exclaiming more liberally than usual.
Me? Just terrific! I'm feeling so friendly. I
missed the
clearly-
hoo-hoo.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it. It must not have come through.
It did.
I
Here,
think
I'll-
you might be peeking your mic.
You might be
Oh,
peeking
oh,
your
oh.
mic.
I'll pull it down a little bit. Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Me? I'm just terrific. I'm feeling so friendly. I clearly just want to be good friend and bring all my amazing friendliness to bear on your problems. Friendly style. Shit. I mean,
That's aces. Jane, you're a sweetheart. So, as I was saying, I can't help but feel like all this stuff going on with Dirk, like his responders' mind games and his robots' mysterious and brutal hazings, are all like, man, I don't know. This is going to sound crazy. Like, they're all part of a really long-term and esoteric courtship process that is bizarre, but somehow makes perfect sense in his mind.
courtship.
Yes, from Dirk. To, woo me.
Huh. Really?
I know it's hard to believe, but I know Dirk pretty well, and, well, I'm more than a little sure he likes me in that way, if you catch my drift. And what with how he is, just so relentless and aggressive about everything,
Yeah.
So I just start to wonder deep down if maybe it's inevitable,
What's inevitable?
Him and me, as more than just best buddies. I know if he has it on it. I know if he has his heart set on something, he will never let up. So maybe it's just going to happen, and things will be easier that way, and I should just try to come to terms with it.
Think you have to do anything you don't want to, Jake.
Yeah,
Wait, do you not want to?
like I said, Jane, I am inclined to entertain certain ideas and what ifs, if that's all. I mean, we do get along really well and share a lot of interests. I'm not saying I'm really gung-ho to the max about the proposition, but yeah, I've given it some thought. I don't know. Do you think that's weird of me for even considering it?
Scroll.
You're cutting up like right at the beginning of your phrases.
Scroll.
Might be Crisp. I wonder if Crisp is doing it.
Okay, that makes me really sad, because I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You're still doing
where-
a great job.
You
Yeah.
really are.
It's
Yeah.
it's really funny because you're Jane at certain points when you're getting like really into like the feelings is like dipping into like almost Millie.
Well,
Wait,
so
real quick.
that's my thing, is like Jane gets more like uncouth Southern as she gets more emotional.
Yeah.
Like
Can I-
when
can I
she's talking
quickly
about
ask what
something
song
that
this
she
is?
is so absolutely sure
So
about.
now that just makes
Right
that just
now,
makes me think of right
this
now.
song is Pumpkin Cravings.
All I'm thinking of right now is just imagine Jake as like Moxie. It's just like I don't know. Like I said, Jane, I'm inclined to entertain certain ideas, but what ifs? That's all. I don't have a Moxie voice, but like
Here's the thing is
God.
like I'm really enjoying the subtext of the fact that he does seem to actually be interested in Jane, but the fact that she's turned him down, it is gone, wiped
Yeah.
from his mind.
He's like, cool. It's not.
I guess
happening,
I'll-
so that's fine.
I guess I'll go get
Which
railed
is
instead.
based.
Like, they are so incapable of reading each other and communicating with each other properly.
Yeah.
That's
It-
all of the Alpha Kids.
It's
awesome.
like
Yeah.
it's like taking
I love
like
the Alpha Kids
an
so much, man.
encyclopedia and
I feel like the only
smashing
person
your
who's
head
not,
into
like,
it repeatedly.
I feel like the only
was-
person who wouldn't actively be a problem for Jake would be Roxy, because Roxy's the only person who outright says what she's thinking.
Yeah. I was
True.
I was
Which
watching.
is funny because Roxy just doesn't do it because she wants to be a good friend.
Yeah. I was watching.
I could do a
Hiso's
whole
Let's Read,
dissertation
like
on
live
the
Let's
relationships
Read,
of the alphas.
right? I
I'm
was
so
watching-
sorry.
I was watching Hiso's live Let's Read, and I was
Okay.
like, and they were on the Alpha Kids, and I was like watching this, and I was like, wow, these kids just do not know how to fucking communicate with each other. Like, just like listening to like some of the later on conversations, it's just like these kids are like 3 out of the 4 of them
Dude,
are
fucking-
isolated
yeah.
in some way.
Uh-huh.
That's what I've been saying. Why? Like, okay, real quick. Sorry, side tangent, super fast. I've never liked Jane, and every time I see someone defending Jane on Twitter, I'm like, she's a bitch from the get-go. Because in comparison to the other Alpha Kids, she had a dad. She had someone. Everyone else was by themselves.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
the
just
only
never
one who is
considers
like
it.
socialized
She's a
in
Nepo
any way.
baby, dude.
And she just
I
never
think
that- I have
considers that for
some-
them. Never
I have
considers
some
how
Jane
the
like her
others
dick.
live.
She's like actually tuned into what like the quote proper social like things are.
Yeah.
And I think she
She smacks
She cares
Assumes-
about
Gender.
hierarchy.
Yeah.
She's the only
Right.
one who does.
she assumes that people
Exactly.
will be able to read her and like and pick up that she's like
Yeah.
doing
Not-
the
What
manners
she's meaning
thing.
with,
Not
like,
to
subtlety
mention,
and
Yeah.
stuff.
she's rich. She's extremely rich. So
Yeah,
she
exactly,
is-
man.
her whole thing is that she has been raised in a completely different way from everyone else. But she
Mhm.
expects them to uphold the same level of society that she was trained for from birth.
I really like
It's literally Dirk and then Jake who has animals, and then Roxy who has
the internet.
chess people, and then Jane who has normal people.
And a
It's
dad.
also
and a
important to
life.
note. It's important to note that she might not like. There's definitely some part of her that doesn't recognize that she should be making this differentiation. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think at this point in her life she's doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I think she doesn't
definitely
know.
Not at all.
She doesn't
It's
think
more
about
passive,
what
yeah,
it's
it's
like
not
to
like-
not live how she did.
It's
And
that
she's
passive
never
behavior
had
that she
to.
has.
She is
Right.
such an example of you. Has anybody seen the bit of like the place where all bad things happen?
No.
Oh,
And
no, I have not. I
So
have not.
Stanzi like did a bit where it's like, "Welcome to the place where everything good is. Don't go through that door. That's where all the bad happens. We try not to think too hard about the place where all the bad stuff happens. but aren't other people suffering from all the bad stuff? It's best to not worry about how that's affecting them, because if we did, we'd have to give up all of our good happening here.
All I'm remembering now is that there was a thing that I remember reading early on into when I got into Homestuck, where the alpha kids are the beta kids are completely alone, but never feel alone with their friends.
Mhm.
But the alpha
Yeah.
kids are constantly around social, but have the ability to be social, have this like thing, and always feel constantly alone.
Yeah.
Is that the
They
other way
don't,
around?
they don't
or-
understand the concept of being alone because they are always alone, so they don't have that
Yeah.
like comparison to have.
Their level of isolation feels normal to them, and so
Yeah,
the
exactly.
the beta kids are aware of how isolated they are by the game. The alpha kids are so enthralled by the idea of being able to see their friend in person occasionally,
Yeah.
Right.
because
The
that
alpha
is
kids also-
a net improvement.
Also, the biggest difference between the beta and alpha kids is the beta kids went in knowing nothing, and the alpha kids went in knowing everything.
Yeah.
At least some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got
I
a lot of
don't-
spoilers so
The
far.
Strylons. The Strylons went in knowing everything.
Yeah.
I think if it
I
went,
feel
yeah,
like
if it went on a scale, it was like Dirk, Roxy, Jake, and then Jane.
Jane had no idea what was going
Yeah.
on at any
No,
Yeah, and
no
Jane-
bias
Jane
at
was
all,
being-
obviously.
Jane was
Yeah.
being like mind controlled to she's so unaware of the fact that like she's being targeted by the exact person who's supposed to give her the reins to her
Mhm.
empire. Like she's entirely indoctrinated into high society, but she thinks she's just another kid.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
Completely
Yeah.
unaware of her privilege.
We
She's
should
unaware of
continue.
how like privileged and how much of an advantage she has on literally everyone else in the world, and that shows throughout the
Exactly.
entire comic.
And,
We
and
should-
she has no reason to explore that. No reason at all.
Like
and
unrelated.
then she's literally told, "Okay, you're a god now."
Not unrelated.
Okay.
Sorry, I apologize, but I have never liked Jane up front. I like her as an antagonistic character, you know, but never
thought
as
she
like
had-
a character. She's always been, and it's because I see a lot of people saying that she's completely different in Homestuck 2 to Homestuck
She is
1.
not. She is
She
not.
is
entirely
not.
different.
Exactly the
Yeah.
same.
always
As someone
been
who
the
The
likes
thing is
Jane,
I wanted-
think
I
that is a
wanted
mystery.
Jane.
Like,
I
It's the same
wanted
character.
Jane. I wanted Jane to have a character arc over Homestuck, and when I realized that she did not have the arc I thought she would, I stopped liking her as much.
And
I
Mhm.
enjoyed her being a silly but sheltered in only the way a rich kid can be.
yeah,
Yeah,
and the
but
thing
she's
of
like
it
that
is like
throughout the entirety of the epilogues and Homestuck 2.
like Homestuck 2 and the epilogues, people are like, oh, she's so different. And even before they finally gave us an explanation for why she was like that, it still didn't feel that off because like
She's been an
spoilers.
instigator since
Spoilers,
the
guys.
beginning.
Yeah, spoilers, guys. The reason why she's like that is
Skip, like
because
the next 3 minutes.
she was looking at her like all of her friends and everything, and also like and the people who they were coming back to after 4,000 years who were waiting on them, and she was like, I am the most like competent out of all of us, and because of that I need to be the one who is able to show these people who have been waiting us for 4,000 years that we have some semblance of a plan, and we aren't just gonna come up and have no fucking plan whatsoever.
She's like,
Sorry, but Dirk's
The
too
only
goated for
one
you,
who has
Jane. I
any training
apologize.
in any civil obedience.
Yeah, which
we
comes
should
from
continue before we go off on a tangent for the next hour.
Let's
I apologize.
let's
My
continue.
bad,
We
my
don't-
bad.
yeah,
It's
like
my bad.
I'm sure we could
We're not
all
done with
give
this page.
collegiate dissertations
Yeah.
on characters in Homestuck.
Yeah, we
That's
could-
why we're here.
We're not done with this page. We
Oh,
never
are, we
finished
not,
this
are we not even done with this
We are-
page? Oh my
we
god.
are not.
page. No.
Uh,
well,
My
dot,
bad.
dot, dot.
Honestly, my bad.
so
Well, that's-
him, rich
Okay.
girl.
What a good guy.
well,
Na,
no.
na, 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 na.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na.
If I were a rich man,
Alright, we literally just said stop getting on tangents. Get back into it.
I'm sorry.
Do not
I'm
hang
sorry.
around me
I
and
love
expect
this
me not to
fucking
mimic
server,
it. I'm
man. I love
sorry.
this
I'm a
server.
theater kid autist. Like,
Have you
Listen,
considered
you have-
subscribing to
All
I,
the
right.
don't, I
channel?
think you forget who Jake and,
That-
Jake and Jane are.
Everyone, back into it now. Action.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't think that makes you weird, Jake.
Really?
Shut up.
Maybe throw a like your way, but you know, it's not that important. It's okay.
If you like and subscribe, you can join our
Read.
group of
Jade!
Voftlings. Anyway, can we get through this? Are we gonna
Yeah,
have
let's
any
do it.
interruptions?
Go.
Do it.
Cool.
Go.
Go.
Well, no, I don't think that makes you weird, Jake.
Really?
I think that
What, Jane?
it's great if you are open to exploring those feelings.
Idiot. God.
That's how I type too. That's really swell of you to say that. Have I mentioned what a top-notch friend you are, Jane?
Yes. As a matter of fact, you have.
Now, please don't take me. Please. Now, please don't take me saying I'm about to go leaping into his arms or anything. That would be a bit brash. Can you imagine?
Wait.
But my thought process sort of went like this. He's been my best friend forever, and I always liked him a lot as a bro. And years ago, I used to joke around with him that we would probably totally be into each other if he was a girl. But of course, that was before I started to realize he was probably serious about those feelings for me regardless. Come to think of it, maybe that was unwittingly poor form on my part. Kind of leading him on or something.
Whoops.
But then, later I started thinking, maybe I was being kind of unfair to him in the first place. I mean, saying we would be good match only if he was a girl, like, is that last condition there really all that important? Does that make sense? It's really funny that it cuts out at, like, multiple times in the same
Like, I don't get it.
It
I don't
might
get.
be your noise suppression, or
I think it
Yeah.
is.
How do I
Something
turn
like
that off?
Is it crisp? Yeah, crisp might be it.
Go into
Okay,
your
I'm
settings.
gonna turn that off real quick
Yeah.
because I am delivering an A+ performance here, and
You
I
are.
think it's A plus
Now
to
you
be
are.
turned to a C
Voice and
minus.
video. If you
Huh?
go into your settings, voice and video, and you'll see like a little color bar. You can like lower that, so then it will like.
Always.
That's where it draws the cutoff there.
okay.
Yeah. You have to turn on. You have to turn off auto detect input sensitivity.
If you
Okay,
have that,
weird.
yeah, or you can just lower the sensitivity of that. So like if you've got a fan or something in the background, it will show like how loud that is, and you can just
Is
like
it
put it a little
under
bit before.
input volume or?
Yeah.
So like on the little cog, and then voice and video, and then
Yeah.
automatically determine input sensitivity.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
and
adjust
then
that.
just turn that off. How
Turn
about
that off, and you
this?
can adjust it.
Yeah. Make sure it's turned down a little bit from where it is.
Yeah, I have it at negative.
I'd say put it
60
like
decibels.
55, 56.
Mine's at negative. Mine's at negative
56.
65.
Okay, negative 60.
And then you're good to go. There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
let's try this.
Keep delivering
Okay.
that
Isn't
grade A
that
performance.
interesting? Is that good?
Yeah,
Yes.
much better.
Yeah.
Indeed.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I wish I had known that the whole
This is a good,
time.
You're all good.
I asked you about noise suppression things. Okay.
I'm autistic about this stuff. Sorry, my bad.
Go on. Go down.
Now,
Next page.
if I may,
page.
I just want to redo. Whoops.
Oh, but then
Fabulous,
Later,
fabulous. 10 out of
later I
10.
started thinking maybe I was being kind of unfair to him in the first place. I mean, saying we could be a good match only if he was a girl? Like, is that last condition there really all that important? Does that make sense?
Tenderman,
You are incredibly understanding, Jane. Thank you so much for listening.
Spazzing in the background.
I wanted to talk about this so bad, but everybody was talking. I love this set of panels because like just the symbology of Jane is like or Jake basically just confessed that he had feelings for Jane just now, or like was interested in a relationship, and Dirk, and a version of Dirk is in the background ripping his heart out of his chest and slamming it against the rock.
that is so cool!
It's good. I like
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
And it's literally just to like make Jake it's to give Jake the thing he needs first off, but also
Yeah.
to make it harder for him to have that thing because
Okay.
fuck
Okay.
you.
Yeah, fuck
You
you,
are
Jane, man.
okay. Let me go. I'm going to finish the line.
All right.
You are incredibly understanding, Jane. Thank you so much for listening. I've never told anyone all that. It's so great to have a friend as good as you.
That is what I am good for. It seems.
If we hadn't cleared the air just now, I probably never would have had the gumption to talk about it with you. It's so cool how you were honest with me about how you felt. I think honesty is always the best policy. I can't believe how much I was overcomplicating all this in my head. The situation really is pretty funny if you think about it.
Yeah. Say, Jake, not to cast doubt on your feelings, but are you quite sure that all of Dirk's actions have been for the sake of courtship? You did say his robot was prone to assailing you, did you not? Is that really an affectionate gesture?
If it's consensual.
And it is. He wanted someone to
It's very much.
scrap with.
Very much.
Yeah,
is.
more or less, yeah, like, technically.
Well, he basically sent me that thing as kind of a sparring partner. I wrestle with, and I love to wrestle.
Oh.
And yeah, I guess he programmed it to be a bit overzealous, but I mean, what do you expect from the guy? I think it's his way of training me to become tougher, which sometimes is annoying, and sometimes when I walk through the jungle, I'm sweating bullets wondering if it's going to pounce on me out of nowhere. But there's actually something kind of exciting about that. It's like every day is more of an adventure. And truthfully, it's probably working. I probably am getting better at being in scrums.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
And his responder, which I guess is really a part of his personality, even if he doesn't like to say so, it kind of lets on a lot more than Dirk ever would. It's almost like it's this weird clone of himself playing passive-aggressive matchmaker between me and his real self.
Yeah. I can see how such a complicated relationship could keep you preoccupied. I guess I can't blame you. Maybe you should just... I don't know.
What?
Maybe you should just go for it. Hell, why not? Just tell him you know how he feels and that you're open to the idea.
They're fucking wild. You just message someone. I'll read that.
No.
I'm going to read it.
Seriously, what the fuck was that? Are you shitting me with this? That sure was the thing that I said. Ha ha ha. Well, what are friends for, Jake? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, friendly style. Ha 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 ha. I think it's great if you're open to exploring these feelings. Oh my god, please just kill me. Hey, Jane, shut the fuck up. Maybe you should just go for it. Fuck.
God.
Fabulous delivery. man.
Okay.
10 out of fucking 10.
You really think so?
Mm, yeah, sure, why the hell not?
Well, I was kind of going to let it play out and just see what happens and go from there, but you think a more proactive approach would be better?
Well, he likes you. You seem to like him well enough. Just, yes, why not? Sounds good to me.
Wow, I must say, this sort of advice surprises me coming from you.
And why would that be? What? Are you expecting me to advocate a more conservative approach? To tell you to keep being shy and cagey and keep beating around the bush indefinitely? What would ever give you that idea about me?
Fascism. Yes, I guess that certainly is a strategy
Society.
to consider. Jane, I must say your
Society.
perspective on this is refreshingly bold.
I believe you will find that as refreshing boldness goes, I am simply the best there is.
Sure looks that way.
Screw it! Ask him out. Just kill the suspense already. Become boyfriends and such. Have some babies.
Whoa, no. Jane, the decision to tie a children with your best bro is not going to be taken lightly.
Okay. I think I have to go. I have this stupid game to play.
She's just crying her fucking eyes out.
I would say poor girl if she wasn't such a fucking bitch, you know?
I know, it's so true. She did all of this to herself.
She's 15.
God.
She's
She
fucking
deserves
15.
it at 15.
Come on.
Oh, God.
She really does it. This is typical shit for a 15-year-old
you're
girl. I'm not gonna lie.
15
No,
and-
that's so
It's
fair.
so good. I'm having so much fun, guys.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Ugh.
Making Jane feel bad is always fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like
Please.
playing her having a breakdown. It's good.
It's
It's cathartic.
it's cathartic to make Jane feel bad by doing
This
absolutely nothing.
Wait, yeah, this is me. This is
Yeah.
Jane-
Al. Okay, sorry, Al. Here.
Get this shit out of my face.
But you need it.
Whatever.
Is something wrong? What were you two talking about?
I don't want to talk about it, and if I did, I sure wouldn't want to talk about it with you.
You should do a higher pitched voice for Al.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Should I be offended or
Yes.
apologetic right now?
Accurately asshole-ish. Love it.
Help me
giving
out. You're talking to glasses here.
it's giving squip.
It is. It's giving squip. I just want to go to sleep and not wake up forever.
Me too.
I think I'll just put this card over here on the desk.
And there she is, asleep and not waking up forever.
Fair.
Guys,
Kick.
who let Jane fall asleep on this giant plate of lasagna?
Who let Jane fall
This
asleep on this
decadent
Zelda
design
Twilight Princess
lasagna.
puzzle, man?
God.
Time to read Facebook stuff.
You just
Jane,
knew you
does Jane
hadn't
have to
finished the
read
job.
anytime soon?
I don't know, but
Okay, well, I'm gonna go run and go piss girl. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's a while.
You just knew you hadn't finished
I'm
the
gonna go
job.
piss, girl. I love that.
When it comes to children who ain't quite been offed yet, you got a sixth sense.
You gotta kick him in the back of the head. Be like, hey, wake the fuck up.
Jack, finished job. Hang on. It's this guy. Gotta answer this. He better be bearing news of murdered youngsters. Jack, answer dignitary. He says the deceased child count is still sitting at 0 over here. You say, what? He says that's not all. You wait for him to spill the beans. He says one of those brats staged a little rebellion on the moon. Stuck the brute's head on the pike for all to see. Real black eye for the kingdom and the Condis. Press is going nuts with it. Wait, the brute's dead, you say? He says, yes. Damn it, he was one of your best agents. You never really cared for the guy, but you admired his brutality. We all did, sir, he says. This is getting personal, you say. What are the status on these little shits? Where are they now? He says the prince flew the coop, and the girl's gone. You say, gone? What? Rogue? After a little while, he says, AWOL. The guy doesn't really take a shine in the puns, and you can't say you blame him. You say you're going to finish your business here and take the next shuttle to Dice. Over and out.
There you go. There's your smack sound effect.
hell yeah.
God. Roxy, emerge from fuck deep in Meow Cats. Why did you have to clone so many cats? Why do they all have to breed so much? Why do they all have to be so friendly? Roxy, proceed to
deep in cats.
transmaterializer. You trudge through the fluffy morass of the direction of the mysterious device known as the transmaterializer. Need to send this dead cat back to mom and get this show on the road. More noises echoing in the distance. Some of the meow cats get nervous and poof up their tails. It's pretty clear you aren't alone in here. Better make this quick. You never understood what the point of this thing was. It was old and damaged. Whatever it's supposed to show up on the screens is whatever is supposed to show up on the screen is blacked out, either due to damage or due to this voidy blackout bullshit that seems to follow you wherever you go. Here's the lab's funky Apurifier, which you used to clone all these cats. You use your other Apurifier to make Paradox slime for cats. Gather and mix the slime in this machine, and crank out the mutant kitties. You can't use the cloning device's native Apurifier to make cats because the target is locked onto your mom. Most of the time, the screen is blacked out, so you haven't been able to investigate her past carefully, much to your regret. Or her tragic death, for that matter. Right now, the target is locked on a time from her childhood. It's a good thing you stopped by. It's reminding you to collect a DNA sample for later. You can jumpstart this tri-generational Lalonde family reunion that's apparently supposed to happen. Reunion. Sorry, that's it.
Reunion. Yeah, I love onions, man. They got layers and shit, you know?
This is both a
It's good
Shrek
stuff.
and a niche comedy website reference.
Subscribe.
Bows. You're welcome.
Subscribe to VOFT.
Hit like, subscribe, comment. Go to the bell,
Subscribe,
hit the bell.
comment,
Ring-
like
ring
the
the
video,
bell.
share with your mother. She'll love
Ring
it.
Missed
the
the
I
bell
last
if
promise.
you
one?
want to hear more of
My
me
mother did love
losing
it.
my
I showed my
shit.
mom VOFT, and she was like, "This is so cool."
Did you miss
Did
the
you
last
actually?
one? Worried you're gonna miss the next
No.
one? Go to the channel and go to the playlist tabs, and you'll find a whole playlist full of these lives. It'll be so epic.
God.
Solid advice. I'd follow them if I was you, but I'm not you, so do what you want, I guess.
Roxy, Apurify.
We won't be mad if you don't. Just disappointed.
Exactly.
I will be.
Keep that in mind.
Looks like, as expected, trying to purify your mother as a kid from the past would have created a paradox. So her paradox slime is the result. But quite unexpectedly, bringing her scarf along for the ride seems to have created no conflict, and you swipe it right off her neck. Young mom probably has no idea what the hell just happened to her scarf. This is so exciting. You are so gonna wear that thing. You don't care how mom gooey it is. Roxy, collect sample.
She's so sweet.
I love her so much. The best alpha kid, next to Dirk, obviously.
I mean, it's not even ambiguously written that she's meant to be just the best of them in heart and body.
Honestly, Dirk literally has an
She's just
entire
goated.
has an entire fucking like monologue about it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. They're great.
You stow the kid mom goo in one of your capsulog bottles. Wait, that was kind of a weird implementation of your modus. You're not even sure what happened there. Oh well, whatever. You guess you can just sort of pick it up? Roxy, go just sort of pick it up. You go just sort of pick it up and that works fine. Why?
My bad, my finger slipped.
I was like, for what reason?
My finger slipped. My
Damn,
bad.
she can pick things up. He has hands and shit.
She got
God,
hands. She picked up her mom and shit is like goo and stuff. I mean, I think it's valid.
That's a very
God.
Vine Bloom moment, I agree.
I hate it. Now about that totes baller scarf. Roxy, wear the scarf. Be the rider. You can't be the rider because in this universe, the pony is too small for some reason. Not that being the rider ever really made much sense in the first place. Anyway, the scarf looks great, and you made a great decision. Roxy, get to that transmaterializer.
Now that's what I call a miniature pony.
Indeed.
God,
Teacup,
yeah.
if you will.
This is probably the most perplexing device in the lab to you. It seems to be sort of a purifier-sendificator hybrid, but it uses a massive amount of power, far more than the simple purifier uses. Sending Friglish home should nearly deplete its entire fuel gauge. You have no idea what could possibly account for the extra power consumption. There are many other puzzling things about it. You don't know what the deal is with that frog up there, or the strange cracked disc symbol, or the arrow which is locked firmly on the B1 side. It's all completely meaningless to you. And the only things that make sense are the fuel gauge. the 2 big buttons, and the coordinate panels indicating where and when to target. But it looks like the panels have been damaged somehow since the last time you looked at it. If you change them, there'd be no telling what you could change. What? If you change them, there'd be no telling what you would change them to. So you might as well not bother and leave them on their previous settings, which was pretty much your plan anyway. Roxy, deploy Friglish. You bust open a bottle of dead cat on the pad and get a little teary-eyed as you say one last goodbye. Oh, hello, G-Cat. Come to pay your respects, huh?
Right, love, I'm the fucking cat, innit? You're right. It says the cat on the fucking thingy.
You know, canon voice to me.
Can you say meow like that?
Meow, right? Yeah, that's what you said,
That's G-Cat's voice in my mind now.
yeah.
Canon.
Canon G-Cat.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
right.
can't believe G-Cat was one of the Beatles. Like,
Have you
I
ever
can't
heard
believe he's
of
Hobie Brown.
Painted Black
I can't-
by Rolling
can't believe
Stones?
Love-
I love that song, I do.
I love
John
this
Lennon
image
did
of Roxy.
nothing wrong.
I can't believe G-Cat is Harry Styles.
I'm
can't
Harry
believe he's
Hobie
Styles.
Why do you keep
I'm
talking about
Harry
One
Styles.
Direction?
I would reference one of their
What's
songs, but
happening?
I don't even listen to that shite. I listen to good music,
Like John, like the Beatles.
like the Beatles.
You know, the Beatles are just Gen 1 boy band. You know
Have
that,
you
right?
heard of Maxwell's Hammer or Limp Bizkit?
Post Malone.
I think I'm going to
Post
die.
Malone, I love his song about
God.
being in the mountains and fucking dudes or something. I don't
What
even
about
know.
Captain Sparkle? Don't mind me. What about Creeper Revenge song?
Oh
Creeper's
shit.
Revenge.
that Post
Is that the one
Malone?
about the fella
No,
mining in the
Post
cave and then
Malone-
a creeper comes up and explodes on him?
Post
and he's
Malone was a
mining
part of the
diamonds.
original team. Post Malone did live in the Team Crafted house.
That's insane.
He did.
Yeah.
God, the lore of our planet is so fucking weird.
God.
Anyway,
Anyway, continuing.
Continuing.
The G-Cat
I don't know.
Now that
unceremoniously
we know
washes a
G-Cat's
paw with
gross.
his omnipotent green tongue. Nothing to say. Nothing to say there, buddy. No remorse at all. This is all his fault, of course. Even though he probably didn't mean to get him killed. At least you think he didn't. Aw, who are you kidding? You can't stay mad at cats. I love this. Well, How Could I Live Without You is playing in the background.
mm-hmm.
Others gather around to bid farewell to their common ancestor. This is probably the closest he will ever come to receiving a proper funeral. Roxy, send him home.
I should cover this song. It's going on my list.
A mutant kitten does the honors, intentionally or otherwise. Bon voyage, friend. Friglish, fast forward to Jasper Sprite.
Poor fella. Dead and gone already.
Found dead in Miami.
Look at that fella. Bastard. Dead, buried, innit?
Could you please say bombastic side-eye?
Bombastic side-eye, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bombastic
welcome.
side-eye.
And that was pretty much how all that happened. Jasper Sprite, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Accurate, you know?
Yes, hi.
What do you think
It's
this is? Act
Jasper.
6, intermission
I'm
2?
Jaspers. I'm Jaspers.
That'll be happening pretty soon. Don't worry. Let's all just try to settle down here.
Yes.
That's that, you guess. Hey, where did all the cats go? Did you do something pointlessly mischievous again? Wait,
Roxy has a
There-
pretty good, like, deal with death.
yeah.
Sorry,
Kind
go
of like
ahead.
fist bumps with death, and she's like, "Hey, what's up, girl?"
Wait, there are a few hiding behind the equipment there. Looks like something has scared them all off. More clank noises behind you. You pretend not to notice, and slowly, calmly, reach for your... Roxy, turn around. Freeze, motherfucker, father... mocker fucker.
No,
Shit.
just gotta have Roxy do it. Roxy's
Yeah.
gotta read that.
Yeah, Roxy.
Freeze, motherfucker! Motherfucker! Shit!
Hey, it's
Sure.
the homeless people outside. Give them a KFC.
So I'm
This-
spraying him.
They
with
wanna
brown
make
water.
it
Spraying them with dirty brown water.
They
Oh,
wanna
God.
be big too.
God. Sure are a lot of them today. They must be getting more desperate. Roxy, fire. You can't do it. They may be dangerous, but you know they're only looking for food. You have this awful feeling these guys sneak in here now and then to hunt for cats. Best not think about it, really. Gotta figure out some other way to get out of this jam. Roxy, solicit GCat for assistance. Maybe he's in one of his arbitrarily helpful moods. What do you say there, friend? Little help? God damn it, GCat. Roxy, run! You have it back to the window on the double. The famished ruffians are in hot pursuit. Roxy, jump in. Psh. Whoosh.
Oh, look, it's me.
John Lennon.
I was so in love with Roxy
John
growing
Lennon,
up.
yeah.
What the
You're
shit?
right,
I
it's
was
me,
so
Dirk
fucking in love with
Strider.
her.
Me too.
The
me too.
Beatles.
Dude. Have we noticed that the kids don't seem to take fall damage?
They
No
don't.
one takes fall damage. That's good game mechanics, you know?
One kid took fall damage.
They don't matter.
Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Hey.
Damn. Oh, damn.
I guess there's a height limit.
Ouch.
There's a fall damage height limit.
Fall
Fair
damage
enough.
is those that don't matter. That's the rule.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Jake can fall out of a tower.
Damn.
Jake can fall out of a tower just fine.
Damn.
Pee Pee Pippo, have fun on
Jade
your
did not
plane.
fall out of a tower just fine. She died.
No,
Womp
she's
womp.
fine. She got yeeted. She blew. The tower blew up. She was fine.
BB Peppo, it's totally okay because get this: if you go to the channel and you go to the playlist tab, you'll be able to catch this once we're done.
You
And
should
all the other
subscribe
ones.
And the bell, and you'll be told when we finish streaming. You can just pick up where we left off.
And now it's
Exactly.
immortalized.
Right?
It is immortalized that everyone now knows that I don't know how to use Discord properly.
You don't?
Fine. Hey, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, this could be immortalized.
Okay, dude, let's make out.
God.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Oh,
disrespect
shit,
Tavros
wait,
like that,
no.
Lamau.
Wait, is this when she shows up?
Yes! It's the bitch.
Mina!
Hey, bitch.
Doja Cat starts playing.
Right.
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
Nah, she listens to MF Doom 1000%.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude.
I respect it just because I want that to be true.
I-
I don't know how actually accurate that is to her character, but I like it.
Hey, I need someone to draw Dave Strider and Mina both fucking just like
Jamming.
just
As
fucking
Post
Dirk and
Malone.
Mina,
I-
they canonically high
I
five.
okay, but like no, but like in my brain, Dave listens to so much MF Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Tori.
I just need
you
Dirk
see-
and Mina. Dirk and Mina listen to MF Doom, but Dirk and Mina listen to the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 soundtrack.
Okay.
Did you see someone drew in the Project S Discord server Somebody drew MF Doom in Dave's room, and Dave's like crying.
Yeah, I did see that. God. I also love the drawing that Hiso did in here, where it was fucking, it was Dave and Dirk listening to Meet the Grams, and it was just like,
Oh my god.
dude,
Amazing.
Yeah.
He has another
Dude, he told him
kid.
to die.
dude, he told him to die. Another kid?
He has a daughter.
Crazy.
God.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Who wants to Mina?
I used
1
to do
millisecond
Mina.
of
Do you want to
Mina.
reprise it?
Yeah, go for
You
it.
can do a millisecond of Mina.
Who? Which one of us?
You.
Two of us
You.
talk.
You.
You
Me?
go for it. Yeah.
You.
Oh
Go
god.
ahead.
Gotta go straight New Yorker. Some wool beast, bitch.
Imagine
yeah.
you're talking to someone that just kind of almost ran you
Joey
over on the
Wheeler.
street and you're walking there, you know?
Yeah.
I just like to imagine Roxy versus Mina is
I know I'm walking here.
Roxy versus Mina is
Get
the
Get the
Bronx.
fuck out of here.
No,
Now
Roxy versus
you get out of here.
Get the
I
fuck.
was
This is
just
my
right.
space. Get the.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you come from?
No, I've
Roxy
been
versus
here the whole time. What you want
Roxy-
from me?
no Roxy versus Mina is Staten Island versus the Bronx.
God.
Exactly, yeah!
It's very. That's so true.
Which one of them is Staten Island? Because
Roxy is Staten Island.
you can't do that.
Yeah, no, cause I'm the Bronx. I'm
You can't
definitely
do
the
that.
Bronx.
You cannot. You simply cannot diss Roxy like that.
Aw, she's very Staten
that a
Island.
diss?
I'm sorry to tell you.
Yes, it is a diss.
Fine, she's Manhattan. Are you okay with that?
It's better than Staten Island.
She specifically
comments-
lives on,
the
no, she
comments
specifically
are
lives
saying-
on the ferry between Manhattan and Staten Island.
She lives
Oh
on
my
a boat,
God.
yeah, in the middle.
She lives on the ferry.
She just goes to other like tourist ferries and like sinks them.
God. Dirk, examine fenestrated plane. This thing just appeared out of
shit.
thin air. Did someone sendivocate it to you? Or is it that damn cat again up to his tricks? Looks like it's one of Roxy's. Maybe she knows what's up. You should probably ask her. Dirk, ask Roxy. She doesn't respond.
Oh god.
Must be
Fuck.
busy with something. Probably just goofing off and drinking up a storm as usual. Looks like it'll have to wait anyway. Someone's messaging you. Dirk, answer.
I really
Yo,
want
what's
Mel's
up?
Oh my
Caliborn.
God.
Who's
It's
fine.
Caliborning?
DK hasn't done anything yet, and I already have a character with the Alpha Kids cast. But also yours, Mel, would be really good. So I think
I don't think I
Yeah.
could do Caliborn without hurting myself.
Okay, I'll do.
use
I
So
can
I'm
do.
not
British
going
accent
to.
if you want.
I will do Caliborn.
What if I
Okay,
just
okay.
did an impression of the landlord from that one fucking Alan episode?
God.
Would you like to fill your stomach with Diet Dr. Pepper and
God. Hello,
Yeah.
Dirk. I want to play a game.
Oh, motherfucker.
What do you say, Tummet?
What
He
game?
would say it out loud.
He would. You know what game? The one where I say I'm going to kill all of you someday, and there's nothing
Aw,
you
hell
can
nah,
do
Caliborn,
about
you
it.
tripping.
Just some more menacing shit like that. All just bundled up in the pretense of a lot of useless fucking puzzles.
Oh, that, right, yeah. That game. And here I thought you were going to ask me to draw you more weird porn for some reason.
Well, the
Yeah.
night is still young, so who knows? But
course it
nah, I was just dropping by again to say how I'm going to kill you. That's all. And this is just assuming you don't all die before I get the chance to puzzle murder you. On account of you being a bunch of hideous fuck-ups. I mean, look at this. You already blew it.
Blue what?
On Durs. You upset the order, didn't you? You went and pissed off the witch. Now they're going to hunt you down, dudes. They're probably on their way to kill you right now.
I'm pretty well hidden on Durs. I doubt they'll find me until I'm ready to be found again.
No, not on Durs. On your planet Earth. You're pretty fucking easy to find there, don't you think? Oh yes, your aggressors are coming for you. I have seen it. In fact, they are probably already here.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting as much. It's kind of why I was... Fuck. It's kind
Doing
of
great.
why I was on
You
my
got
way
this.
to the roof right now, until I was interrupted by this window appearing, and then by you. Maybe I should try plugging it.
Oh my god, who cares? It's just some more pointless trash for you to obsess over and distract you from getting any actual relevant shit done. The amount of time you people waste. It's fucking unbelievable to me. I've read about some of the things you and your predecessors have done. Far more than I can to. Trust me. And every time, I'm always just... Get the fuck on with it already.
I didn't think you were much of a historian.
I'm not. She sends me so much bullshit about this. You don't even want to know. She wants to hear what I have to say, like exchange theories and shit. And I have to just be like, bitch, I don't goddamn care. Every time. But it doesn't matter. What's the next thing I invariably find on my terminal? Another goddamn wall of text. All color-coded and formatted for me to read and everything. Just walls and walls of candy-ass tutti-frutti fucking shit. Loads of text. Of people babbling mostly. We are talking about migraine-inducing, diuretic vertical suicide drops of ugly fucking words. Impenetrably asinine rainbow freefalls of frivolous banter. Got it? So I say, what is this? I told you if you sent me any more fanfiction, I would fly to Prospect and murder you in your sleep. Which I still might do regardless. But, anyway, she says these are actual ancient transcripts. I'm like, well, fuck. How can these people talk so much? I feel like I'm picking up some bad habits from you windbag piss faces. Look at this. I wasn't even gonna go off like this. This was supposed to be just an in and out fuck you. So, I'm so done here. Anyway, later, you horse-porking twit.
Wait, just one thing before you go. Your sister was supposed... Fuck. Your sister was saying you were having some doubts about playing. Is that true?
I love this little, like, background here. This is really cute.
Honestly, I want it from my fucking computer, man.
It's so good. She's not my sister. We don't got sisters. It's not a thing. Don't drag us through your nasty human familial mud. Of course I'm going to play. I was just saying I wouldn't. You know, to fuck with her and make her cry. Like I have a choice. But to play. How else am I going to get off this desolate rock? You think I want to stay here? Just hang around till I join the 100 billion corpses fertilizing the soil?
I see. No, I don't think so. I was just curious.
Human curiosity is contemptible. She shares that with you, and I can't fucking stand it.
Gotcha. You sure seem to hate us, but I notice it doesn't seem you... It doesn't stop you from talking to us frequently. Or at least to me. Surely you must be at least one of our virtues you admire.
Yes, ambition. That's the only good one. And I think you got that, which is maybe why You're the only one I can put up for any duration. Let's call it a grudging respect, which is the only kind that's even worth a fuck.
I'll take that as a rare over virtue of friendship.
Overture.
I think it's overture.
Yeah.
Overture?
Yeah.
Overture? Okay.
Overture.
I'll take
Yes.
that as a rare overture of friendship.
No, don't.
So you don't even know this is going to work.
What?
Your session, you can't even really have a session with only 2 players.
She says you can, and she likes to think she's the expert. Personally, I don't care. Maybe it's against the rules, what we're doing. I just want to get in there and just fuck shit up.
Yeah, I sense that was your plan. Which is kind of why I'm talking about. Kind of what I'm talking about. I thought the point was to cooperate with your co-players to achieve an objective. Not compete with them or try to kill them. I don't think we've had one. Sorry. My bad. I don't think we've had one conversation where you didn't express the desire to kill her.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we? I think this is probably a different kind of session. One where the players fight for supremacy rather than work together. I think that it must be that way, because that is how I want it to be. And if I want something to be true hard enough, then that makes it slightly more absolutely irrefutable. Are you feeling me, fucker?
Maybe you're right. But since that's how you feel now, maybe you... Sorry, hold on. Maybe you to overcome those feelings. What is your real quest? Is to put aside your differences and maybe work together if you want to both survive and grow as a person.
Caliborn's flirting so hard right now.
He's so gay.
God.
He's so gay.
He doesn't realize he's flirting, but he is.
No, 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 no! Fuck that shit! Human fuck that shit! Not even alien fuck that shit! So you can understand better the kind of fucking of the shit that's going on. Human fuck it so much, so hard, and so angrily.
It's Kevin Carcat.
It's giving
Yeah.
exactly how Caliborn's species reproduces.
Yeah.
It's giving exactly how exactly how Carcat tried to flirt with John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd dig that. Just putting it out there.
How about you shut up and get on the roof and take your fucking punishment? Now, where the hell is your ghastly juju? Go get it, and hurry up.
My juju?
The loathsome false person with the floppy limbs and Dursite attire. You like to nap with.
Oh, Lil Cal? No, man. Lil Cal is the shit.
Dirk sleeps with his puppet, just letting everybody know.
Yeah.
As he should, as he should, before you
No,
implement
nothing against
anything
it.
else.
I sleep with my stuffed animals like every night. Like, I
He
can't live
also
without it.
grew up completely alone.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, guys, this is canon. We need art.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That thing is not the shit. It is an uncanny grinning mockery. A bad omen. You should chop it up and burn it.
No way, dude. He's my best friend.
How fucking sad is that? I'm just trying, for once, and the only time ever, to be helpful. Those things. You don't even know what they are.
A kick-ass ventriloquist doll? I've given reason to believe it once before. That's what I say, you know? You don't get it because you're a skeleton guy that's green. I've been given reason to believe it once belonged to my bro. Belonged to my bro. Totally.
I don't give a shit what you believe.
There's only one reason for those to exist. It is to turn the life of everyone who occupies the same universe with it into a nightmare.
I hate to say it, but
Right.
he is right.
Yeah.
Is that one of
Kinda
your
spitty.
alien folk stories, or?
Yes.
Caliborn is cooking. Nobody wants to eat.
But it also is true. Get rid of it.
You could argue that my life is already kind of a nightmare, so there's no point in getting rid of him. Either way, I'm gonna hang on to him.
You stubborn fuck. Fine. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe yours is untainted. I don't know. Could be. Its eyes look dead to me. Maybe you luck the fuck out with your particular juju.
I honestly had no idea you were going this superstitious. You're a pretty fascinating guy in a way. I can't really figure you out. In case you were wondering, In case you were wondering why I put up with you more than my friends do.
I wasn't. Now, are you going to get it or what?
Why do you want me to get Cal so bad?
I don't. Just that I saw you, slightly ahead of now, climbing to the roof with that thing. So apparently, it's requisite for getting the fuck on with stuff. Dumbass.
Okay, so some self-fulfilling shit then. I was hoping for a better reason.
Whatever, don't take it. Make a paradox happen. Works for fucking me.
At this point, I was leaning towards grabbing him just cause he seems so bother you. Fuck. Let me rewind. At this point, I was leaning towards grabbing him just cause he seems to bother you so much.
Well, I've heard of worse reasons for acting like a stupid piece of shit.
Dirk, retrieve Juju.
You make Caliborn seem too, like, put together.
That's so
Like,
fair.
he sounds like he knows what he's talking about here. And, like, yeah, he does, but, like, a little too much.
Can you make him sound a little bit more stupid?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Can you stupid it up a little bit?
I'll stupid it up a little bit.
Thank you.
I'll make
Okay.
him less British and more American.
Nice.
You make him Canadian.
Yeah, exactly. This is probably a dumb question, but you don't really care about casual spoilers, do you?
Causal.
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 Casual?
Causal.
Causal.
What does that mean? What does that word mean?
I have
Cause.
no idea.
So a causal spoiler is if you spoil something in the future, it can change things. So it can be a cause for an effect.
Yeah.
Causal
Relating to
spoiler.
causality.
Wait, hold on one sec.
It is the cause of an effect. Causal.
Wait, the time I gotta go to bed. Sorry, I'm really fucking sorry, but I gotta go to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. for me.
Damn.
All
Go to bed.
Rough.
Cool.
Learned what
I hate-
causal meant and got the fuck out of here.
Stay, bitch.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
That's
I'm too
fair.
British for this. I gotta go to bed, man. I got a trip in like.
Well, but thank
2
you for
days.
being with us.
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for
Bye-bye.
being with us.
Yeah, thank you for
This is
hanging.
a lot of
super
fun.
fun.
Later.
I love
Drop
you
your
guys, and
drop
your
your
acting and
promo.
stuff.
Drop your
Drop
social.
your
Yeah,
ad
My
real quick.
social, it's Ye
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Grimbo. Yea Grimbo. That's me. I'ma go to bed and I'm
Okay,
gonna like.
and now
sleep
your
super
social security
fucking
number?
good. My social
Hell
security
yeah.
number. We don't have those in the UK. We got like
223-1.
1122334567 or something. I don't
Holy
fucking
shit!
know,
You're not
man.
supposed to share that with anybody, man. What the
We don't
fuck?
have those. I just made that off the top of my head. Which number came first? You know.
Complete pranks, man. I am the prank master.
Bye, everyone. Have a good stream.
Bye.
Bye. Sleep well, dude. Thanks for
Grimbo.
staying up.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for
Alright.
staying up.
All right. TK, do you
Yeah.
want a Dirk then?
Okay.
You gonna be Dirk? Cool.
I'm gonna make a
We're
fool out
doing-
of myself, but it's for content, so it's okay.
Yeah, we'll just start from the top.
We're talking to Caliborn, so I'm eating red rock candy.
What?
Red rock candy.
I'm just
What's that mean?
imagining my fucking Caliborn, but like Canadian now.
Oh god, I don't even want to consider.
I don't even know how
No.
like.
Do it. We'll mix it up. While I'm Dirk, you're Canadian Caliborn.
We've just switched into an AU, guys. Just so you know.
Yeah, this is an AU.
Now that he's left, we have to do a completely different version of each of these characters. We don't make the rules.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is I'm Roxy.
Undeniably, unbelievably dumb.
I'm
to ask.
Jake. Oh.
Okay, dude, let's
fine,
fight out.
now.
God. All right. Let's just get back into this. Come on.
This is probably a dumb question, but you don't really care about causal spoilers, do you?
Yes, that's unbelievably dumb to ask.
Like, you don't mind telling me I'm about to pick up Cal and thus causing that to happen. So I guess you similarly wouldn't mind telling us about more significant outcomes.
It's not that I don't mind, it's that I fail spectacularly to give a shit. There is such a big difference in the fact that I might not clue you into your fate all the time, due to my aggravated apathy over the matter. It is an immutable fact. I am stating for the record. It does not mean that giving a shit is what is taking place here.
I feel like you've said something like that before. Different statements, but in that exact syntax.
Giving
Oh.
Carcat.
You know what else I hate? When that fucking happens.
Wait. You mean it wasn't intentional? I thought it was kind of like this thing you were doing.
Shut up! You know what? I don't even know what's going to happen, and I don't care. I think it's regrettably likely that you succeed. I think that what people tend to do when they are regarded as legends by obsessive assholes.
Yeah.
So, maybe you all die, or maybe you don't. But if you don't, I'll take solace in the fact that it means I still get the chance to kill you. How about that for causal spoilers?
Fair enough. Hey, you know, for someone who has such strong opinions about long-winded people, you've kind of been talking my ear off. I do actually have shit to do.
Ugh. Yeah. See how you people suck me into your bullshit? I should have kept it brief and surely, like I was going to. Just said, hello, Dirk. I want to play a game. And then bro, roof, now, bring Juju. And that's it. Yeah, that would have been good. Cold fucking blooded. To the point, damn it.
That actually sounds familiar too. Are you sure you haven't said something like that before?
Have I? Fuck, I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. You've stolen enough of my time. I didn't even get a chance to try plugging in that window. Oh, plugging in that window. Hey, guys, wait!
You did that on purpose. You did that on fucking purpose. There's no way you didn't.
Wait,
I do
wait,
not
can you
believe
do me a favor?
You
Can you do me a favor
fucker.
real quick? Can you scroll up to the top real quick? Oh, never mind. The window's not on the screen.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you want any more videos.
I'm just imagining.
I didn't even get a chance to tell everybody to like and subscribe in that window.
God.
I did you a favor. Another pointless action stricken from the timeline.
Hang on. Something's happening.
Would you consider it a causal spoiler if you like and subscribed because we told you to?
Maybe.
It was foretold. I saw it in the alpha timeline, in the visions on Skya. I saw you liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You all
imagin-
better
I'm
maintain the
imagining
timeline.
Dirk plugging in the fucking window, and then seeing what's happening with Roxy and Mina, and just saying, "Hey, did you guys remember to like and subscribe?"
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. He's got a plug in that window.
Look, Roxy, I know you're dealing with something right now, but have you liked and subscribed to the VOFT Dubs YouTube channel? Like, have you considered doing so? Have you tried clicking on the channel name and then going to the playlist tab and
KK, why do you have my hand?
God.
Oh God. Oh God. No. Moving on.
My first
Please.
interaction. The drones have come a-knocking, I told you. They're coming for you, man. Later, douche. Summit.
I think you just had a flip-off malfunction there.
Shit. Tummit.
That's better.
I know that
Flip-off
I
malfunction.
shouldn't just say Tummit, but I like saying it.
No, because Caliborn would.
Yeah.
He would.
Because it looks like Tummet.
Yeah, it looks like Tummit, but it's a little face.
I mean, people say uwu all the time. He's just
yeah.
the opposite of an uwu girl.
It's just a little bit of an uwu girl, that's all.
I think you could still do the uwu with the T's on the
Caliborn
side.
is the Tamut to Calliope's uwu.
That's true.
God.
That's literally factually true.
Roxy, abscond. Ghost punch. Nice abscond.
Oh, damn.
All right, these guys, not out of the frying pan yet. Roxy, run again. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a lab full of cats, a skirt full of scamper, and a head full of vodka. Roxy, hide.
I think Homestuck needs to be completely redubbed with entire cartoon sound effects.
It's needed. We just make an entire Let's Read Homestuck that is just filled with nothing but like the most cartoony fucking sound effects.
It's all Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Exactly. God. Whew. For the time being, it seems like you're safe from punky-looking fish aliens and cat-hungry chest bandits. I almost said fish bandits.
Here you go.
But
I did. Look at the
what?
voice chat. Look at the voice chat.
Oh God, what have you put in there? God.
Wait, I'm not there yet. Stop reacting without me.
Oh
fuck.
A little explanation point.
So I'm hearing it's going.
I know that was there
it's gotta
before,
go on
but
the side
it's
of the stream
perfect.
now.
It's gotta,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, pull it up on stream. Little Sebastian!
Hello, little Sebastian.
Lil Seb.
Little Seb.
Little Seb.
Like, Jane had the chance to become a really, really, like, interesting character. She chose not to. She had the chance to develop into, like, a really interesting and good person. She chose not to.
Yeah.
You make a good point, but was she ever told that she had a choice? Like, not that I'm defending her because I don't like her either, but I think we need to take into account that the characters aren't given clear paths to take.
Absolutely.
They just make
That's true.
decisions, and those decisions nudge them one way or the other.
It's
Mel.
so
Also,
true.
I will say, I think there's an amount of like,
Roxy tried.
she was brainwashed her entire fucking life.
Oh,
People,
absolutely.
I feel like there are a lot of people who will like give Gamzee more grace than Jane, and I genuinely think that's unwarranted because she went
I
through
agree with you. I think Jane
same ass
is-
fucking brainwashing
Jane
shit.
has so much more potential and more reason for being the way she is. But what I'm saying is that Roxy has told her she does not have to be that way, and she has actively chosen not to, even once they get into the game.
Okay. Mel, remember when I told you about that bit with Nepeta reevaluating the shipping board? Yeah? What about it?
You gonna put the plug on the screen?
I did.
I don't see. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Jane,
Like,
examine pre-punched card. You have no idea what you're looking at here. What are you supposed to do with this? Oh well, might as well get started. It's not like there's anything left to do besides embarrass yourself over Pester Chum some more. You've already done enough of that today to last a lifetime.
Yes, an S.
Jane, enter.
Homestuck's so pretty.
Yeah.
real.
I love the Guardians being clueless throughout the
Yeah.
start of every session. So good.
I like that it keeps old papers and shaving cream in his safe.
Honestly.
I think that expert did too.
You should keep shaving cream in a flammable locker.
No.
G-Cat really said, no, you don't get to see your dead grandpa.
No.
'cause, like,
Yeah, no.
because specifically GCAT is making sure that the events of the beta timeline aren't repeated.
Yeah.
That's something that GCAT is actively doing throughout this, like, the opening, and people don't catch that a lot. It's making sure that they don't prototype incorrectly, but in the process, it stopped her from prototyping at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also in the process, keeping it so that they can't lose. They can't win, but they can't lose.
Years in the future.
I can't believe Homestuck predicted
That
But
almost
not
definitely
many.
says, but not many.
presidential election.
Yeah, but not many.
Yeah, that does say, but not many.
She's so cool. I mean, Roxy. Speaking of hamburger helper,
Me in a moment.
I remember when I
Damn.
first when I
keep
first read
saying
Homestuck.
it. Candace?
When I first read
Bad as hell.
when I first read
She
Homestuck,
is!
I had such a crush on Conde. Like, oh my god.
Base.
Can we long-term project, can we take this and edit it so that like obey and like all that stuff is changed to like and subscribe?
yes. And instead of Betty Crocker products, it's just like
I-
VOFT videos.
I think I could ask Eldritch Drax to get me the flash files for all of the Homestuck acts. Like the sound pages, and we can
Mhm.
definitely do that.
Okay.
Because
That
that's
can be how we open every stream episode.
that's how Drax is doing the Vriska did nothing. I don't know if you've seen that project. It is literally they're just removing Vriska entirely from
That's pretty
Homestuck.
funny.
It's pretty funny because it recontextualizes some things in the in the goddamn flashes, because it makes Tavros look like a fucking psycho, because at this point he just chucks himself off of the cliff, and also later on he just has like a sudden epiphany and then decides to blind Terezi.
Wow.
This is implying it was Terezi's fault he fell off the cliff this time.
God, a rivalry between
Holy
Terezi and
shit.
Tavros.
Uh,
Horrible.
Goofy. So goofy.
uh,
It would be incredibly entertaining.
and then later on, when Aradia is like beating up Vriska, it's just a rock instead. She's just taking her anger out on a rock. I'll have to show you guys when we get off stream. But end of Act 6, Act 2. Act 6, Intermission 2.
Hey, I have had nothing to do,
Would you like
and
to be
will
hussy?
continue to have nothing to do this whole stream. Can I be
Be
hussy?
hussy.
Be hussy.
Okay, cool. Let me catch up on the .exe.
Fuck
Hope,
it. Let's be
be
Hold
hussy.
still, Slick.
Hope, be hussy.
God damn it! Will you quit fidgeting and drink your milk? It's warm and nutritious, fresh from the butler's teat. You just watched me milk it. Oh, for fuck's sake! You are impossible. Miss Paint, is that soup ready yet? He's being a dick.
I love this hussy voice. This is really funny.
Also, can you bring some gauze? He stabbed me again. It was one of his more tentative stabbings, though. I think maybe he meant it as sort of a thank you? Nope. Wait, he just stabbed me again. I don't think that one's a thank stab. It was more like a regular stab.
I hope TK knows they're muted. I don't know if they do, and I'd be worried if they don't.
I do.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
I'm
probably
muted
should have
because I'm stimming.
That's so real.
That's so autism. You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing.
I probably should have confiscated his knife before I gave him those super fast robot arms. My god, he's frisky with those things.
My god, he's freaky with those things.
What
I
if
think he
you
might
said
match
what
my
if
freak.
Noir?
What if instead of saying
Freak Noir?
freak noir?
Is Slick gonna match my freak? Is Slick gonna match my freak? Is he gonna match my
Put that down.
nasty?
I said settle your ass down. Where's the gratitude, Slick? I'm waiting on you hand and foot here. Where do you think you are, Butler Island? You know what? Fuck Butler Island. You just died and went to Butler fucking heaven. I see that knife. Yeah, that one. You're not fooling anyone. If you don't calm down, I'm going to repair that other eye. You know, the one you refused to let me fix because you thought the eye patch looked cool. I'll do it. Miss Paint, what is taking so long with that soup? This is a man in sore need of his Scotty dogs if I ever saw one.
Spade is so
Miss
based
Paint, are you listening?
Spade is so based in saying that she's wife material.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, who's gonna be Carcat?
I do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Carcinogenesis right now. Open memo board. Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory. Boring road trip through the fucking afterlife edition.
Oh, it's this Fester Log. I love this one. I can't believe I'm actually doing this memo bullshit again. I guess I don't know what else to do. I just need to air out some shit with somebody, and everyone here has their heads so far up their nooks, I want to scream louder than I usually do. They're troll nooks and human nooks. Whatever the hell a human nook even is. You know? Hey, are you there? Fuck! Oh, hey, I just can't not fucking believe I have to go through all this bullshit again with you/me. What the fuck made me think this would be a good idea? Dude, what's with the text? Why don't you tell me? I have this incredible premonition you're about to anyway. Why the fuck would I know why you change your text red? We don't do that. The showy self-absorbed paint your text in your blood color thing. Or eye color or whatever. It's for attention-greedy, insecure losers. Sure is! Sarcastic wonder. I'm just thinking, this really makes our conversations easier to read. Remember those insane blocks of gray angry text we used to write to each other? What was that, like half a sweep ago already? Is it weird I'm actually looking back on all that insanity with a certain amount of fondness? At least shit was happening. It's so boring out here. And living with the humans just getting kind of weird. Anyway, this is actually a lot more decipherable. Maybe you're onto something. Well, hey, check it out! Shit just got nostalgic. Look at that! I'm feeling more sentimental about this moronic conversation already. Okay, why do you have to go from 0 to douche in like a blink of a fucking glance nugget? The blink of a glance nugget? I've been at this for 10 minutes already, and counting. I just think you might have been onto something with the red text. I was trying to pay you a compliment, you antagonizing fuck. I mean, we only ever got in the habit of typing in gray to hide our blood color, right? And we're like, 1, everybody knows it now. It was the worst kept fucking secret ever. And 2, even if they didn't, it's just us here. And obviously, we both already known it all our lives. But we're both so neurotic, we actually still want to act like it's a secret we're keeping from each other. But I like to think the days of that astounding degree of mental illness are behind us. I want to kill myself, but I can't until the conversation runs its course. This is the worst hell imaginable. Oh, shut the fuck up. That's exact kind of melodrama I'm talking about. We're better than that now, man. I'm gonna do the mature thing here and switch my text to red. There, I think this should be the universal convention for when 2 of the same people are talking to each other. One guy bites the bullet and talks in red. Seriously, one of us has to be the grown-up here. Oh, I get it now. When I type in red, it's showy and insecure. But when you do it, you're shouldering the pragmatic burden of a martyr, even though it was my fucking idea to do that in the first place 10 minutes ago. You piece of shit. Okay, god damn it, stop being so sensitive. I fucking apologize. Can you just talk about your stupid feelings already so we can get this nightmare over with? Hope you're having fun. This is really fun for me.
Yeah.
Well, look, it wasn't supposed to be this lopsided thing where I spill all my feelings into idiot space while some shithead yells at me. I was kind of thinking there would be some give and take, since you presumably share a lot of my thoughts. Oh, okay, whatever. Just say some stuff already, all the shit that I said 10 minutes ago. I will riff with you and somehow pretend it doesn't feel like I'm rehashing a bunch of lines written in barely dried ink. Okay, well, I'm having a hard time even putting my thoughts into words about this bizarre trek through the ring. At first, it was just bland and uneventful, but that was kind of a relief, remember? Not having to worry about getting killed all the time, or trying to rally a bunch of uncooperative troops toward an impossible objective. Yeah. But then, as if it wasn't enough that sometimes we visit these crazy dream bubbles when you go to sleep, we started physically passing through them too. Like, I think I could handle it better if it was just like one thing or the other. Like, only the monotonous day-to-day drudgery on the same gloomy fucking meteor with the same bunch of ridiculous people. And basically nothing to do, ever, except get all up in each other's business. Or only a sweeps-long safari through an ephemeral realm of ghost memories and dead friends shedding around in a haphazard existential clusterfuck. But having to deal with both, in totally random intervals, it's kind of taking its toll. I hear you, man. That was what I was supposed to say that. Well, that was what I was supposed to say that. But for the record, I guess I meant it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I miss all the dead friends a lot. Even the assholes. I miss them too. Maybe even especially them, in some perverse way. And I should be relieved that they all seem to be happy in some way, even if it's by floating nebulously through dream projections with their freaky blank eyes. And I guess I'm relieved about that, but at the same time, it's left me unsettled, for reasons I can't really put my finger on. I know why! You do? Yeah. Well, of course you do. I guess because I told you 10 minutes ago, making it like a self-fulfilling epiphany. Well, there's that, but also this conversation helped clarify some thoughts too, in spite of its excruciating pointlessness. Part of wondering what's bothering you about this is what it means about mortality. Yeah, I think that's part of it. After visiting who knows how many dream bubbles and hanging out with who knows how many dead friends and copies of dead friends. Scroll.
Sorry.
You're good. From
This is
alternate
such a,
time.
Like,
Huh?
This is such a disorienting conversation.
Yeah.
I'm fully following this, and that's the funny part. I'm the one reading it, and I'm the one following it well. And hanging out with who knows how many dead friends and copies of dead friends from alternate timelines. I start to wonder, does death really even mean anything? Did life mean anything for that matter? What was the point of life? To just go around collecting a bunch of painful and awkward experiences, to supply material for the revolving memory collage that serves as the backdrop to a much longer, emptier stretch of existence. And how unnerving is it to be running into our dead doppelgangers from doomed timelines? Hey, you're preaching to the choir, bro. It's fucked up! Never mind what it means about a person's identity or sense of self, or which guy gets to be considered the real guy, or philosophical bullshit like that. Just on the level your decisions and actions during your life actually mean. Sometimes we run into these versions of ourselves who reach God tiers for fuck's sake, but despite of being more successful than we were, by that particular objective measure, they get punished for that, because it wasn't the thing that needed to happen. Pretty much. So where does that leave us? If we're to take some lesson from that, what is it? Try to be great and successful, but maybe not too great and successful. Or maybe don't try at all in some cases. Because if you do, some giant fucking squid in the middle of nowhere, it's gonna be like, not so fast, Mr. Hideous Monster, plans beg to differ. Don't you think we'd have been any better off if we didn't know any of this shit, if we didn't know about any of this dream bubble shit? Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking 10 minutes ago, but now I don't even know. Yeah, well, at least you're listening, even if you were being your usual shitty self about it. Nobody else even gets this. They don't want to hear it. Like Terezi, it used to be that she would at least humor my most ludicrous, vitriolic garbage all the time. Remember those days? Way back before we even knew what a human was. Back in Alternia, when my biggest fear was if people found out I was a mutant. How quaint can you fucking get? I was an idiot not to understand how good things were back then. Between us, now it's like... What? This part of the conversation.
Also, really quickly, I love that, like, during this conversation is when we realize, like, how the mayor gets undead. It's just
Yeah.
Pfeffery revives
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love this ghost Pfeffery narrative.
Yeah,
I
no,
think it's great.
Hussey
Yeah.
realized that he'd be on a fucking pike if he didn't bring the mayor back.
I really like what they did with fucking Eridan's
I wanna mention-
wings.
I want to mention, look
They're
how
cool.
far back Fef's legs are going.
Oh my god, yeah. Wait a minute.
Or they're just
It's,
really
Got some
tiny
big
tiny.
mode,
legs,
it
and they're
doesn't
just
need
very
to make
close by.
sense.
Or they're just really small.
Fef is just really small. And Fef is 90% leg.
Her legs are under her skirt, and that's just a little Pfeffery puppet that she has next to her, like a little plush
Yeah.
Pfeffery that she keeps around
Yeah.
with her, and it just happens to be behind the mayor's head.
Exactly.
I gotta get back into the car cat run. Oh, get over yourself. Our 10 minutes is almost up. I would just like to know, is she punishing me for something? I don't need to remind you how much time she spends gallivanting around the meteor with who know who. No, you sure as fuck do not. After all this time, I still can't tell if she's serious about that or doing it to fuck with me. What do you think? You think there's something legitimately red going on there? How can I command such absolute mastery over the romantic sciences yet remain perplexed by this? Maybe I can't get a read because he's not a troll and therefore has no idea what the fuck he's doing. It's like trying to decipher an intricate courtship process between an attractive potential mate threat and some sort of vegetable. Like it doesn't compute. Fuck, this is so embarrassing listening to this. Megan, stop. Quiet, I'm talking. It just feel like maybe the past point, I just feel like maybe I'm past the point of no return with her. Where before there was a margin of error, probably way more than I ever deserved. And now that's it. She totally had it. And there's a new dude with candy blood in town. He just got it all, doesn't he? He's a much better artist than I am, for one thing. And his horns are so nubby, they don't even exist. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Am I off base? We just went over this. I didn't get it then because I was too busy. I was too busy whining and feeling sorry for myself like you're doing now. So pipe down and listen. You've been sending her an endless stream of mixed signals for as long as you've known her. Oh, bullshit! Like, fuck it's bullshit. It's all too clear to me now. It's a classic case of quadrant vacillation, and you don't even know it. No wonder she was frustrated and got fed up with you. This is outrageous! Is it? Tell me, how many times have you treated her in a way that could be objectively construed as a form of black solicitation? No, that's how we've always rolled together. It's like spirited platonic contention. Totally normal territory in a healthy matesmanship. Yeah, a healthy one. Not one involving a demented loudmouth who can't keep his shit under control. Let me ask you, how much of that animosity is innocent platonic rage? Could it be that subconsciously you wanted to push things with her onto a Caligula's turf? Maybe you see how things would work out there. See if you could have your grub and cull it too. That way you have her all to yourself. Fuck you! You want her in every quadrant like a desperate fool. Do you realize what you've become? You are the sad joke character in the rom-com. You know the guy I'm talking about, who's greedy and indiscriminate about filling every quadrant. Totally oblivious to it, and in the end has fuck all to show for it. I don't have to put up with this. You kind of do, for at least another 10 minutes. No, fuck that! I'm so done with you! Yeah, you pretty much are, because the 10 minutes are about up, and I'll be gone, and it'll just be you and the other guy, spinning your globes together like a couple stupid pieces of shit. Ad infinitum.
This fucking car cat.
Can we get this as an emoji, please?
Yeah, I'll make it an emoji.
Man, I must have been insane to think anything is different. You haven't changed at all. You're just as petty and horrible as ever. Fuck you forever. Fuck every 10 minutes ahead version of myself, all the way into 10-minute fucking eternity. I can't even do this. Not anymore. Yeah, well, you made your cocoon, pal. Now we have to take turns shitting in it together. It's the most pathetic, smelliest dance of all. What the fuck is it now? It just occurred to me. This dumb tantrum I threw? This entire bad mood? It was just another idiotic, self-fulfilling reach-around, wasn't it? What are you talking about? I mean, where did this even come from? It was like spontaneously generating self-loathing with no discernible source. Was this emotional outburst ever even real? Oh no! Don't even get started with that! You are not getting existential about my anger. You better fucking believe this is real. Are you sure, man? You condescending fuck! How you dare! You call in question the legitimacy of my feelings as if they aren't completely justified and totally 100% grounded in absolute, stone-cold concrete, goddamn, objective, motherfucking reality. Yeah, see, I've completely set you off here, and now you don't even know what you're saying. Sorry, this was my fault. I'm gonna go try and calm myself down. Oh, so this is why you decided to leave the conversation. You got owned, so you had to slink away like a fucking coward. Nice try, shithead, but I'm not done with you yet. You think you're the only one who can list his 10-minute away self's flaws? He could go on forever. Fine, get out of here. Good riddance. As if I could take another sponge-wringing minute of your disingenuous drivel. I can't believe I'm actually doing this memo bullshit again. I guess I don't know what else to do. I just need to air out some shit with somebody, and everyone here has their heads so far up their nooks I want to scream louder than I usually do. They're troll nooks and human nooks, whatever the hell a human nook even is. You know?
Growing up is hard. It's hard and nobody understands.
Hey, are you there? Fuck! Oh. Hey! Oh, notice they fucked it up. They put CCG. I just cannot fucking believe I have to go through all this bullshit again with you / me. What the fuck made me think this would be a good idea? Dude, what is with the text? Why don't you tell me? I just have this incredible premonition you're about to anyway. I hope you enjoyed the fact that I was slowly making Current go really angry so that I can match Future Carcat the moment he came in.
Yay!
That was fun.
I was trying really
Well
hard.
done. That was.
Please
fucking
take a water
did it.
break.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
don't
was
worry.
fun.
I my
Very
throat
much so.
hurt.
Drink some water.
I can
That was
taste
very
blood.
good.
It's fine. I can taste blood. It's fine.
Don't take no.
Drink water, damn it. I've had 4 cups of tea in the length of this stream. You can go drink a cup of water.
Oh, don't worry, I have a bottle. I just chugged the entire thing. Don't worry, Carcat just does. It doesn't hurt. It just tastes bad.
I have a
The
good.
phrase
I
"it
have
doesn't
a-
hurt, it just tastes bad" is insane.
Especially when you're referring to fucking blood.
This is
Okay,
the
who's
transportalizer's sound.
Who's David Rose? Who's David Rose?
Well, I was hoping to do Kanaya if there's any of her this time.
Okay. So
I normally do Dave.
Any of the characters here I would love to be able to do, but I know everybody's kind of got people in here.
I
think-
have been in the past assigned Rose and Kanaya, and it's been confusing, but
I
I'd
think
be
both
willing.
Dave and Rose in this scenario are up for grabs.
I'd take Dave if you don't mind.
Terezi is also at some point in this same.
Carcat's not in this, is he?
I think this is Penis
I
Ouija,
can
so
do
Carcat comes
Terezi.
back.
Yeah,
Oh,
Karkat
if
does
this is
come back.
Penis-
I'll take Dave.
Okay, then
I'll take Dave.
You take Dave.
Who's
Okay.
Hope you take Rose.
Does that mean I'm doing Rose? I mean,
Yeah.
unless TK wants to do Rose.
I could do Rose.
Or TK,
Oh, wait.
you could
I
also do
wanna be
Dave,
my
you
girl
could be
Kanaya.
whatever.
Penis Ouija is 4718, so yeah, only like 20 pages away.
I cannot do Carcat or Terezi.
Yeah, if
Got it.
we can get 20 pages in half an hour, but like let's
Yeah.
go for it.
Just assign
Alright.
me.
Let's go.
I'll take Rose. So fight amongst
Go,
yourselves for
you do
Dave.
Dave.
Who's Daving?
I just did Husby. Somebody else can Dave. TK, do you want to Dave?
Sure, I'll. Wait, no.
I can do Dave.
Wait.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
TK's got Dave.
Hey,
Sup?
anyone seen Terezi around?
No. Why?
We were gonna do a thing, but she's not around and not answering my messages on any one of probably 10,000 computers laying around that they would show up on.
A thing.
Yes, a thing.
I see.
Shut up. What about you? Have you seen her?
No. Have you seen Gamsi?
Are you serious? Of course not. I haven't seen that guy at all since the first day we got here. Not once.
Yeah. I know.
Talk about an elusive juggalo. Probably like the shyest fucking juggalo of all time. I'm pretty sure only Carcat's seen him. Don't expect him to rat him out either because of the Moirail junk. Rail? Alien words.
I wouldn't expect him to. I wouldn't even ask. It would be really bad form to ask him that.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you think you're imparting some really obscure cultural fact about trolls. But really, if a human said to another human, "Hey man, can you tell me where your best clown friend is hiding so I can go chainsaw him to death?" Just FYI, that would probably be bad form too.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been a year already. I think he's really intent on hiding and hanging on to those dead bodies. He's probably scared to death of you at this point anyway. Maybe you should just let it go. Rose, back me up.
I try to stay out of troll interpersonal politics.
Interpersonal? Wait, are you saying this is like a spade quadrant thing? Is she trying to be his kismet fish?
I'm saying no such thing.
Well, if she hates him, isn't that what that means?
Dave, don't be a dick. You're embarrassing her.
No, I'm not. She's cool. Look, she's being cool about it.
I'm being cool about it.
See?
It's not like that. I just want to find him and at least wound him somewhat.
Yeah, see, I knew there had to be a perfectly harmless and unerotic explanation.
No! See, I'm explaining this badly. All I'm saying is basically just fuck that guy.
If we can do 30 more pages, we'll get to the end of
Got
this
it.
section.
So, what are you up to in here? What's with all these books?
Oh shit. Research. We're trying to put all the pieces together of the puzzle together. You are aware this meteor has many secret rooms scattered throughout, including libraries, right?
Hell yeah. We looted one of them for the Cantown project.
Cantown?
I told you about Cantown, didn't I?
No.
Well, the thing about Cantown, and all there really is to say about Cantown, is it's awesome. The end.
Wow, what a story.
F you. So, what is the point of this research?
Preliminary to gain a more thorough understanding of the situation we'll be entering when we arrive.
I thought you pretty much already knew the situation, since you can, see the future.
Oh my god, I've told you I can't see the future.
Yes, you can. You totally can.
Okay, but not all of it. Only certain relevant pieces. It's a bit frustrating when people make that presumption about you. For instance, you're a Knight of Time. Since you have such mastery over time, doesn't it mean you should know everything about the future too?
No, that's totally dumb. I could know things about the future if I time traveled and found out firsthand. Nobody's mistaking that about me. I'm a time traveler, not a fucking fortune teller. It's simple as shit.
Right. So there are significant limitations on what you can know, governed by certain rules. That's how it works for a seer too.
Okay, whatever.
But I will say that I have been able to use these abilities to assist with research. I can treat my finite glimpses as an additional source of information. If you combine that with the knowledge we've gathered from these texts and things we've learned from our various encounters with the deceased, with a bit of inference and deduction, a more detailed picture is coming into focus.
Nice.
Do you want to hear about it?
Now?
Yes. Why not? It's been a year. It seems like we've all done this trip, so all we've done on this trip so far is indulge in lavish interior decoration projects and screw around with mysterious Cantown initiatives, which may or may not be consuming valuable library resources as building materials. We could make at least some effort to squeeze in annual briefings on our objective.
Yeah, that would be pretty legit of us.
I think you'll find that when it comes to striving for a reasonable approximation of legitimacy, we are simply the most barely adequate there is.
Okay, I didn't really catch any of that bullshit because I wasn't listening. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and get primed to listen to you say a lot of stuff like that. Do you want some?
Sure.
Kanaya?
No, thank you.
Okay. This fucking thing. Where did you even unearth this piece of shit from? Oh, okay, there it goes. 2 hot, revitalizing cups of shitty coffee. Fresh out of the weird pod. Why do we even drink this shit? I guess just because this thing is here. Somehow the temptation is even stronger because the coffee sucks? Don't know how the fuck that works. Wish there was such thing as an apple juice. Fuck. Wish there was such thing as apple juice on Troll World. Could go for a bottle of AJ. I wonder if there's any booze squirreled away on this meteor. Kinda feels like we should be drinking our asses off here. No adults, nothing to do. That's what you do without adults, right? Get wasted all the time? Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Trolls don't even have adults. Well, they do, but they're all in outer space being insane badasses. I guess they do have this stupid nanny monsters. Do the nanny monsters give a shit if they get wasted?
Are you talking to us?
What?
We can't even hear your mumblings over there.
Oh,
How's that coffee coming?
off the shit as how. All being in cups and everything.
Be sure it makes it to the table before it accumulates that strange innocuous film on the surface. That's not the word. Wait.
What? What word?
Unctuous.
Unctuous.
Unctuous, yeah.
Unctuous.
Unctuous. Okay.
So, what's with the big book you're writing in? Is that more wizard fan fiction?
No, it's something like an extensive journal. I'm recording everything we've been through so far and detailed notes on everything we know about the game. I'm also using it to document our research and extrapolate on the new session and players.
So it's like your nigh unreadable game FAQ in tome form?
Somewhat.
You sure like to write big game guides.
I don't look at it that way. I'm approaching it from a standpoint of responsible historical documentation. Don't you think people in the future will want to know about our story?
I guess.
I think it could be very useful. It could be a very useful resource someday. It could be helpful to others beginning their own quests.
Chances of that seem pretty remote.
I really wouldn't rule it out.
Okay, totally sold on that suddenly, on account of not caring. So, tell me about the new session. What is there to know? And most importantly, how is everything going to go wrong this time?
From what I understand, everything already has gone wrong before the game even started, in many different ways than ours did. There are indications of thicker political intrigue, assassination attempts, and usurpation of the throne more insidious than what we dealt with. But those examples still don't illustrate the fundamental fault with their session. Ours had a similar fault. It was a null session. Literature on the subject says null sessions are actually very common. It is any session resulting in failure, and as such, designed to result in failure from the start, due to Skya's comprehensive knowledge of its own fate, and that of all it illuminates. Biologically speaking, it is to be expected that null sessions far outnumber the successful ones. When it comes to reproductive systems, overwhelming redundancy is commonplace. A universe has a reproductive system that spreads many seeds, as it were, most of which never come to fruition, so we shouldn't feel too bad about our results, really. It was quite par for the course. But then, it would also seem exceedingly few null sessions result in the birth of a massive green star fueled by 2 dead universes, for what it's worth.
Okay, but I thought the whole point of this, the scratch thing, is it gave us a chance to still win. But you're saying the news session has a fault too?
Well, yes. There's more to it, though. The new session is essentially our session, rebooted with different parameters, which also affected the original conditions of our universe. And strangely, it seems the new one is a null session as well, but within a much less common subset of null sessions. This one is referred to as a void session.
Okay. Which is what?
It is very...
Yo, it's Snurgle.
Oh, shit. It is very
Well, you
simply...
see here, Rose. Snurgle.
Oh my god.
Finally, my home has been introduced.
Yeah, this is the Act 6 intermission that they talk about Snurgle. You guys, you always say it's Act 6, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
Act
it.
6 intermission too.
this is
This
it.
new
Okay,
session has
let's continue. Let's keep going.
another moon, and it's red.
It is very simply a session in which nothing is prototyped before entry at all. Hence by Skya's preemptive all-knowing and its influence on the rest of the Insifosphere. There are not even any towers on Prospit, Durst, or Snurgle built to receive the split kernels. See?
Weird. Why would these alt-universe Snurgle players fuck it up in such an obvious and stupid way?
I don't know what specifically led to the failure to prototype anything, but it doesn't really matter. As I said, the session was designed this way before they began playing. Any efforts to prototype may have been in vain regardless, possibly subject to sabotage.
Didn't you say at some point that not prototyping anything would be really bad?
Yes, it's just another way to create an infertile session, though by a less catastrophic and bloody route we took to achieve the same result. By contrast, it leads to a rather harmless, uneventful session. Underlings remain unaugmented, and so does the royalty. And while this may sound advantageous to the players, it's a curse in disguise. The lack of prototypings, which keeps adversaries unevolved, has the same influence on the battlefield. Without successive prototypings, the battlefield will never reach its final form, which must be fertilized to grow a new universe. Funny YouTube
Oh
things.
shit! I just came back. I just came back from the bathroom. Did I miss the Snurgle introduction?
You did.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! I was so excited for the part where they talk about Snurgle.
Honestly.
Okay. Continue with the funny YouTube things.
Yeah, funny,
Sorry.
funny YouTube things. Yeah, you did miss Caliborn. However, if you, after the stream, if you head to our channel and go to our playlist, there is a playlist where you can find the VODs afterwards.
You could also like and subscribe.
So that you never miss when the stream starts.
Yeah, and if you hit that
Ring that
bell,
bell!
it'll let you know when we're streaming.
Exactly.
Yeah, ring it.
So, Rose, what were you saying about prototyping and subscribing and liking and hitting the bell?
God.
It's
Like
like
and subscribe,
necessary.
You automatically
session,
start
right?
dreaming on Snurgle. It's up to
Yeah.
you to wake up, though.
Yeah. If you hit the bell, does it like helps wake up your dream self? Is that what we're?
Yeah, because it goes
It
talking
does
about-
indeed.
in your ears.
But only if you're
Silly.
subscribed.
Only if.
God.
Is that Deuce?
Yeah.
Is this a metaphor?
No.
Or is he actually
What?
doing that? I don't remember this.
Yeah, he's doing that. Yeah, no, literally the reason that so their Skya is completely empty rather than just having the like 3x3 chessboard, because Club's Deuce explodes it.
Yeah.
He blows it up.
Wow.
It's awesome. Yeah.
That's actually
That's
really
why
good.
that's why the players can that's why the beta kids can put Skya there.
Yeah,
Because it's
literally
empty.
every
'Cause he
single
blew it up.
thing that happens in the alpha timeline is to like make way for it to be replaced by what the beta kids already have and kept with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't remember that Deuce fucking blew it up.
Yeah.
What a little funny little guy. He's such a funny little guy.
He's just following his orders.
Instead, it remains in its most basic form, stuck in eternal stalemate. There is nothing players in a void session can do to change this. They are resigned to live out the rest of their days in a dead session.
Still waiting to hear how this is in any way an improvement on all the shit we just escaped from.
It's a vast improvement. The new session is a blank slate, without a ridiculously short time limit for victory like ours had. There will be no time limit at all, in fact. Once we arrive, ostensibly that is when the nature of the session will change. It won't be classifiable as either a null or void session anymore. It will be something which, as far as I can tell, is unique. The fully matured battlefield from our session can be used to make the new one viable. The path to success will be made possible by a combination of efforts and assets from both iterations. Usually, scratch sessions are absolute resets, and involve no direct influence from the first attempt at all. I can't find any precedent for our situation.
Jade has our battlefield, right?
Yes.
So she shows up and drops it in Skya, and then we take the result of all that damn frog breeding we did and stick the thing in there somehow. And we sit back and wait for it to do its huge ribbit or whatever. And we're golden.
Pretty much. As long as there is an actual vacancy in the center of Skya when we get there.
Is that going to be a problem?
I don't think so. Even if it were, it would be a trivial obstacle. But as it is, I think the forces opposing these players were clandestinely working towards the same goal as we are. From what I can tell, gestures of antagonism, while certainly posing legitimate danger, have been factored in as critical stepping stones to one destination shared by all parties. I don't know why this is, or what the motives are yet, but appearance is one of clear sailing ahead, but traces of conspiracy are everywhere.
Okay, but conspiracies aside, did it ever really look like clear sailing to you? That's not what I was seeing. We're gonna arrive, and then soon after Jack is going to show up, and then we have to beat him, right? So there kind of is a time limit.
Yes, we will all have to deal with Jack before all is said and done, and that will definitely be a major challenge, but it's not impossible, at least not by design. When I said there would be no time limit in the session, I was talking about something more specific. There will be no reckoning.
Oh. Why not?
It's a logical consequence of any void session. The battlefield never evolves, and therefore the more extensive war between Prospit and Durst and their spectator, Snurgle, never takes shape. It is only when the Prospidian king falls in battle that the reckoning can be initiated from the forces of Durst.
Is it Prospidian or Prospician?
I usually pronounce it Prospidian.
I always say Prospidian.
Yeah.
Huh.
I say Prospition. That's me.
I say Prospician just because it sounds fancy.
I say Prospician. I don't Prospiti. I guess that does work.
It
Prospidian.
works. I just prefer Prospician, but like both
since we're
both
chatting,
work.
Would y'all mind if I did Terezi actually? Because I realized that the next section is June and Jade.
Sure.
Cool.
I should have done woes.
Oh god, where are we?
Wait.
The meteors.
You're at the meteors.
Yeah, the meteors then rush to destroy the battlefield, while Skya redirects them through the defense portals as long as it can. Thus, if there is no war, there is no reckoning, no meteors, and no imminent threat of failure. This is of course good news for Earth as well. During the reckoning, Skya redirects all incoming meteors to the only place it can, Earth. So it turns out that players who initiate a void session are not actually condemning their home planet to an apocalyptic wasteland after they leave. In the new instance of our universe, Earth is just fine. Sort of.
So, no meteors came at all. You mean by fucking up and having to scratch, we also sort of saved Earth in the process?
Again, sort of. And it's not that there was no meteors whatsoever, just that the vast majority of the destructive onslaught never showed up. But delivering the temple to the site of the forge is still integral to jumpstarting the session. That meteor, however, could have been propelled through a portal by any means, not just via the reckoning.
I see. What about the players themselves? They had to arrive on meteors too, didn't they? I guess the baby meteors were some exceptions too, right?
Yes, but they weren't flung through portals in their own session, nor will they be created there. They were created in our session and sent back through our portals, just like us.
John birthed his grandma.
Yeah, I love Homestuck.
We love Homestuck!
I'm having a baby, and the baby is you.
I'm having a baby, and the baby is my grandma.
No.
Homestuck.
To understand what happened, it really helps to understand exactly what a scratch is. When John severely damaged the beat mesa on your planet and sent it off to Skya to release its temporal energy there, you could view it as kind of a request. We were asking Skya to change everything at a fundamental level, and we gave it the energy to do so. But Skya is a very passive entity and only knows and sees, but it never quite acts. When it is asked to change everything, there is only so much it has control over. In fact, it has control over exactly one thing, the defense portals. It can decide to send important meteors to different points in time than originally planned, thus creating alternate realities. offshoots of promise rather than futility. And it turns out the most important meteors of all tend to be the ones delivering the young players to their planet. So, all it has to do to change everything is tweak their destination times a bit. All internally prompted changes in the post-Scratch universe are decided entirely by this modest adjustment to the parameters. It's a very simple concept, actually. Yet the consequences are dramatic. It results in not only a hard reset for the session, but a partial reset for the universe too, due to the many causal entanglements between the session and its originating universe.
What do you mean tweak the destination times? Where did they get sent to?
A variety of different time periods. The simplest way to look at it is to picture the original destinations of our two groups of 4 ecto babies and switch them.
What?
Though this is just a slight oversimplification, while it's roughly true, Skya had some particular whims this time. Peculiar whims this time.
This fucking image, when this came up on my screen for the first time, I just kind of sat there and stared at it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I didn't get it at all, man. I was so confused.
God.
Oh, they were all born just before 2000.
The thing of it is that they have to already be like... Because if it was in 2000, they'd be turning 13 in 2013.
Yeah, but they need to be turning 13 in 2009.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aren't they born in 96?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Okay, let's just sit on this panel for just one more second, please. I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead, they send Jake and Jane to about the time that Jade
would have been
and
normal.
John were. They kind of
Yeah.
they swapped them, and then they tried their best.
They just added 100,
also
just
swap the
500
Strylons.
years.
Yeah, they tried their
added
best to
500 years.
also swap the Strylons, but fucked it up on purpose, most likely, and sent Roxy and Dirk way too far into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was the most optimal to getting a prosperous timeline.
Mm-hmm.
They needed somebody who knew what the fuck was going on.
Precisely.
While most landed in time periods corresponding with the original group, it seems that 2 of the new players arrived 4 centuries ahead of everyone else, for some bizarre reason. But they're still apparently able to communicate with their co-players through, I guess, some Trollian-like technology, and they're still able to establish game connections with the others. So this stands as an odd but not otherwise terribly significant detail.
So, in this alt-universe group of us and them, which ones are the actual players?
I'll give you a hint. It isn't us.
Fuck. Why did I know that was going to be the answer?
And to think that usually I'm the one accused of knowing the future.
I don't know if I'm ready to process the ramifications of this bullshit.
You would find it less disconcerting if the players were alternate versions of us?
Man, at least I'm used to dealing with alt Daves. I've been fuck deep in alt Daves before. It is a goddamn delight if you want to know the truth, but I don't even know what to think about.
What? Meeting a deceased figure of authority as a peer?
Let's not even talk about it, okay? Can we slow down this meteor, delay the meetup, maybe bike Jack for a little while?
I honestly thought you would find the idea exciting. I know I'm looking forward to it.
But your mom was just a nice alcoholic. a nice alcoholic spinster, but your mom was just a nice alcoholic spinster who liked wizards who you complained about for no reason. She wasn't anything like an untouchable master of irony who could replace the meat in your sandwich before it even occurred to you what the fuck you were chewing. Let me ask you this, did your mom ever wiggle a puppet in your face even once?
Not that I recall, but anecdotes like that just make me more curious to meet him personally.
Fine, well, you can be on bro duty then. I'll be the ambassador to your mom, and no, that wasn't actually meant as the sick berm it sounded like.
God.
He's just
She's-
so good.
She's your mom too, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be the ambassador to my mom. Wait, that sounds pretty stupid when I say it that way. Whatever. I'll be the fucking one-man welcome wagon for the John and Jade teen old people. And also our mom. That's the plan. So when we finally see them, we can get our shit into formation like trained acrobats. Like, I'll blow a whistle and we make a human pyramid. Got it? That way we can totally avoid anything awkward.
You do realize we've seen her already, right?
What? When?
Months ago, in a dream. She was floating along in Durst pajamas, asleep.
Wait, that was her?
Yes.
Oh. Huh.
You're wondering why I didn't tell you?
No.
You're specifically wondering why I wasn't forthcoming with an answer to your question at the time. Hey, who is that choice babe in the pajamas?
God fucking damn it.
You don't find it nostalgic at all? Retracing the steps of some of our Freudian semi-blunders in conversations past?
No. What a load of shit. Stuff said between you and me before we knew we were related, we both know that was a lot of horseplay bullfuckery between like smart-ass 10-year-olds or whatever. You can't seriously have taken any of that seriously. Don't ever do that. All these fucking mom traps and sister traps. What a joke. I hope Skya gets to have a good fucking laugh over shit like this. Wait, I forgot. Skya doesn't laugh. It just sees and knows. It's like a huge blue perv that's mad jazzed for kid-cest.
What are you people even talking about?
Don't you wink at her. Here's a pro tip. That wink meant Jack Dick. She's just being weird.
I feel as though this conversation has utterly outmaneuvered my constructive involvement. I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much olling outy too. Got some shit to attend to. After you.
Ugh. Why does that always happen?
Carpels?
Oh, it's me.
Oh,
me,
can I
okay.
redo that? I'm realizing the context. Ugh! Why does that always happen?
Everybody out of my goddamn way! I got a lab full of humans, a mouth full of yelling, and a tortured psychological profile. Profile full of totally hysterical emotions and unearned grievances at practically everybody.
Carcat is broken, guys.
Yeah, okay, hold on. If I can settle down a tick, I should be able to make more sense shortly. Just one. Fuck.
Maybe you should lie down on the couch.
Fuck.
Dude,
No!
what is the matter with you?
Wow. Okay. That was a pretty terrible entrance. Anyway, where was I?
Dunno, but I was just leaving.
Not so fast, Strider. This is heavily concerns you. It concerns you exclusively, in fact. Where do you think you're going?
Just stepping out to do a thing, which is not your business.
Like my inflamed, quaking golf sphincter, it's not. Tell me, are you by any chance going to have some company when you step out to do this thing? Notice the two heavily dramatized enclosure talons surrounding that word, which I am scornfully pantomiming with my own two hands as presently being demonstrated for you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, who would that be, I may ask?
Well, Probably the mayor. He's usually down for whatever.
I'm not talking about the fucking mayor, and you fucking know it.
Hey, don't be saying shit like that about the mayor. The mayor rules. He's like my best fucking friend.
He's not a mayor. He's the mayor of Fuckstick Junction, located smack dab in the middle of pretend-ass nowhere.
He's a mayor, you douche. His thing says mayor.
It says Mayo, and he wrote the R himself. He's best at Mayo, and whoever heard of a Mayo, it's every bit as imaginary as his identity as an elected official.
No, mayo is like grub sauce, but without grubs.
Who the fuck ever heard of grub sauce without grubs? What is it made of, then, genius?
Like, I don't know. It's white and it just sort of exists. You don't ask about mayo. That's not what you do with mayo.
Isn't it funny how quickly your bullshit unravels when someone intelligent actually holds you accountable? You're fucking busted, Strider. You're busted about Mayo, and you're busted about Terezi.
You are pathetic. Is this why you all stormed in here out of breath? Did you actually sprint all the way across the meteor to tell me this?
What I do with my legs and how fast I move them is my business, you shit.
Yeah, and what I do with mine is mine. Watch me make them make me leave.
I love him so much. I love him so much.
I love him so much.
I said stay your ass put. We're talking here.
Dude, don't touch my cape. Huh?
What?
I can't believe I seriously just said, dude, don't touch my cape to somebody and was serious about it.
God.
Okay, look, I'm nowhere near your precious stupid cape. Just listen before you go off and snog Terezi in your idiotic little village of nutrition cylinders. Hear me out.
Man, you are so overblowing this.
But I don't think I am.
Yeah, you are. You have some idea about us or what we're getting up to. So we've done a few things together to pass the time. So what? I don't even think you could call them dates or anything. What the fuck would even qualify as a date on this gross dark meteor?
Hey, can we just cut the shit? I'm not an imbecile. You are both plainly tipping into flush territory, irrespective of environmental factors or whatever plain conditions it is humans believe to be optimal for pursuing a mateship. Anyone can see that. It's the shittiest kept secret on this meteor. Probably even the fucking mayor gets it. And let's face it, he's a little slow. Do you really think you could pull this material over the eyes of a hardened veteran of romantic studies?
1. Stop talking shit about the mayor. 2. We have one of those?
I have seen thousands of troll romance films, each dealing with topics far more subtle and complex than your pedestrian human mind could ever grasp. And in case you've forgotten, I've already watched hundreds of your more primitive but moderately entertaining romance films. Remember how I downloaded a fuck ton of them after discovering your species? I'm a curious man, Dave. You can learn from me.
Yeah, I remember. Haven't you only watched a bunch of shitty Dane Cook movies on infinite loop since we left?
You're severely exaggerating, but yes, I have sampled his work.
Dude, you know, you're only pretending to be a huge fan of his bullshit to piss me off.
Again, look at how self-absorbed you're being. I happen to think he has a brilliant comedic mind. For a human.
Okay, what is this supposed to be?
Carcat say talking about humans like they're different reminds me of what's his name? I don't remember his name, but the kid from Mighty Med that called people normos.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
You just replace the word human with normie
Alan.
in any context.
Alan and Normo.
You can also use mortal if you want to get real spicy.
Yeah, but specifically
You
the
can
word
also use what?
Mortal.
mortal. But specifically the way he says for a human reminds me of Alan calling people normos.
God.
That's insane.
It turns out that exact sentence is my one weakness. You win, bro. You got your girl back.
Oh, shut up! I'm not here to debate on the finer points of cinema or to get my girl back. How desperate do you think I am? I am actually here to do the opposite. I'm telling you to scroll.
Fuck.
Can you scroll?
Yeah.
He's telling him to fuck.
I wanted to tell you that I'm totally okay with it.
Oh. Okay then.
But just listen and try to keep an open mind. I know that's hard for you. Here, please take a look at this. Penis Ouija. Penis Ouija.
time.
Yes, we
Time for
did.
Penis Ouija.
Here we go! Oh!
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so mad right
Oh
now.
no. What the hot mess of fresh fuck am I looking at?
It's an Alternian romance novel. Now, look, I'm not vouching for this particular piece of literature. It's actually pretty trashy, and if you're interested, I could recommend much better things to you.
I
Like
would
scrolling the
love-
page.
I would love to read a list of romance novels recommended to me by Carcat.
Me too.
So genuinely.
I mean, I literally could make some suggestions at any
Oh, no.
point in time, but nobody fucking wants to ask me.
Carcat, please.
There's
Carcat,
two.
please. I'm
Hey.
asking you right now.
There's two of them.
Okay. It's just this one illustrates the concept very clearly.
What concept?
It's a pretty typical case of quadrant vacillation as applied to an overlapping group of romantic pairings.
You lost me a quadrant. For future reference, that's the word that always lets me know it's time to check out of a sentence.
Will you
Oh
pipe
my
down and
God.
just hear me out? It's really simple. Think of it as being similar to one of your primitive human love triangles. Though this is a quadrangle. Those are much more common in our society and entertainment, and 4 is pretty much the minimum value for love-hate endrangles.
Endrangles? God damn it.
Now here's what's actually going on with this group of characters. Pay attention. Hey, look at me. Eyes over here. Good.
No.
See the two heroes. Fuck you. See the two heroes in the middle, partaking in the flushed embrace. Pretty much your typical low blood red rom pairing. Their dynamic is the grubloaf and tuber paste of the overall arc. Is that bread and butter, grubloaf and tuber paste?
Grub loaf and tuber paste.
Yes, yes, it's bread and butter.
But what have we here? There are some nefarious high bloods in the picture too. This is where it gets interesting. The guy on the left is an old Caligulous flame from the male low bloods past, and has re-entered the picture. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. He can continue to court his mate spirit and cosmesis without conflict. It's a perfectly amicable arrangement that everyone's totally down with.
What is this huge beefcake troll even doing? Is he grinding against the little dude's shoulder? What the fuck is even going on? Why the fuck is he nude?
No questions yet. So then, that's all fine. Pretty boilerplate conditions for unfolding rom drama. But there's a twist. The male high blood and low blood have to start a flushed feeling for one another, and this results in some red infidelity between the low blood pair. Obviously, this is where the fireworks start going off. The red feelings between the low bloods turn to black, and thus begins what's referred to as a quadrant vacillation. Meanwhile, the two males are also vacillating between red and black, because you don't just let go of a rivalry so easily.
He
is going on?
reads traditional bodice rippers.
Yeah,
Kin
absolutely.
material.
I'm so
What is going on with the other?
Is there anything wrong with that?
I
Yes.
said kin material.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I will not be.
Okay, I'm not some fucking book talk girly. I'm not sitting out in public
Let's-
reading my fucking
Okay.
tawdry bodice.
Let's try to keep
rippers.
let's keep going because
Let's keep
keep
going
going.
because there's so much left.
Yeah, well, it gets more complicated than that. Probably more than needed for the sake of making the point. In the heat of their vacillation during an especially black phase, the low blood female waxes red for a notorious and especially brutal high blood female. So they have their thing on the side, but that starts vacillating too because the original pair just keeps spinning like a top. We don't need to get bogged down in the quadrangle dynamic, and for our purposes, the fourth party is a distraction.
Our purposes? What the fuck are our purposes?
The thing is, vacillation always adds a lot of drama to everything, but that doesn't mean it can't be viable. It can totally work, and everyone can be reasonable about it. It really just comes down to a matter of sensible scheduling.
You must be out of your fucking mind if you think I want to know where you're going with this.
Dave,
Bro,
please,
polyamory.
just read the book, okay? It's all in the book.
I'm not reading that shit. I can't even read your stupid troll language. Why would you think I can?
I think you should reconsider. I can translate for you. I'll read the whole damn thing aloud if you want. Seriously, it could really expand your limited human think pan on stuff. There's a lot
He
here
wants to
that's
read him
applicable to our
stories.
situation.
There is nothing even slightly applicable about any of that bullshit to our situation.
Don't be dense. Of course there is. Trezzy and I have been on the verge of vacillating like this for a long time. It's about time we killed the suspense and just acknowledged it. You and she seem bent on developing something in the flesh quadrant, and like I said, I'm fine with that. If we could just get our shit straightened out, we can be like these vacillating pairs that alternate between red and black, but in a way that's complementary with each other's patterns.
Oh my god, why is this happening?
Like, well, she and I are black, you and she are red. But then when she and I are red, you and she... I don't know if humans are capable of black.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I know we've got so much. I just got a beef all of a sudden. How the fuck is Carcat getting so pissed in the epilogues at Jade, like, bringing out a fucking PowerPoint when he pulls this shit?
Honestly.
This is the exact same shit.
It's because he's a fucking hypocrite.
Same
fine.
shit.
It's because
yeah.
he's a
You know.
hypocrite, but also he
You know
grew
the
up
answer to
from
that.
that.
I think
became
it's
an
because
adult.
He's embarrassed
Yeah.
that he used to do that.
That as
Thank
well.
you. Oh my god.
Past it. Yeah, past
One
him is a
person
fucking
gets
idiot.
it.
Past
Yeah,
him is a
fair.
fucking idiot. But so is future him. I guess I don't know if humans are really capable of black feelings. I guess that's up to you. Maybe you can just, like, sit those periods out. Like, take a break, you know?
You've completely lost it, dude. I can't believe for a fucking second this is reasonable shit to propose even on Troll World. You just totally snapped.
Snapped like a fucking fox. This makes perfect sense. Like I said, it's just a matter of responsible scheduling. Here, let me show you. I need some paper. Where's some paper? Penis Ouija. Penis Ouija.
Here we go!
Look, it's perfectly simple. Hang on here while I draw the hang on while I draw the guidelines.
Oh no, you are not making another shipping grid, dude.
It's not a shipping grid, just some rows and columns for a schedule.
It's a grid. You're drawing a goddamn grid. I'm not letting you draw a grid for this stupid shit.
Come on, look here. These are the days of the week, and then we each have rows for those days, so we could draw a heart or a spade for any given day. That way, we know what's up in advance to avoid unpleasant conflicts.
Put the fucking pen down.
Hey, cut it out! Don't touch me!
Do not draw a shipping grid. Do not do it.
It's not a shipping grid, you obtuse fuck!
This is fucked up. Put it down.
No!
You are not drawing a grid to organize our goddamn dating lives. This is some straight up crackpot motherfucking noise I will not abide.
Fuck you! Let me draw!
Stop drawing the shipping grid.
It is not a shipping grid! This is not shipping, you heinous tool! This is common sense!
You will not draw anything that even remotely resembles a grid. Do not draw an arrangement of squares or otherwise interlocking polygons.
Let's go!
You will not draw a spreadsheet for the purpose of allocating time spent with a mutual girlfriend, you horse's ass. This is exactly the shit I do not want to see.
Look! I just drew a square! Get ready to see a lot more of those!
No, stop. You will not draw any additional squares. Do not draw any quadrilaterals or trapezoids or rectangles or endrangles, and especially as fuck, not any goddamn rhombuses. I don't want to see your lines making any right angles. Do you understand?
In my mind's eye, I'm picturing a beautiful lattice of lines and compartments interlocking with sublime precision at 90-degree angles. I imagine this modular reticulation as an elegant vessel, if you will, for the grand synthesis of our shared shipping dreams.
No, that is the perfect example of what you should not be drawing.
Yes!
No.
Fuck yes! Oh, look! Another square! Sort of. It's kind of wobbly. It'll have to do.
No, you fuck.
Wait, I think it's coming. Here it comes, my first ship. It's going in the square.
Put the goddamn pen down, you piece of shit.
Hell no!
Yes.
What is your problem? Oh, fuck!
See, and this is why I think that Act 6, Act 2, and its corresponding intermission are the best parts of Homestuck.
You're so right.
This is so sick.
Correct.
Does she even know
Injected.
you're doing this?
Doing what?
Splitting up her time in a grid for your stupid rotating hate date plan.
She will soon enough.
What a presumptuous sack of shit. Put the fucking pen down.
No, I'm drawing.
Step away from your dumb, ugly scribble grid.
Get lost.
You're messing up Rose's book.
You smell bad.
Don't talk to me about rank smells. You're the fucking big man of smelling bad. You dominate the paint with your stonk.
God damn.
So good.
My Lucis brought things home that smelled more appealing than you. Important fact, 100% of what he brought home was either a dead animal or literal feces.
Oh yeah? Well, check it out. You smell like if someone took a dump on a butt.
That's my favorite Dave line ever. How can she stand you with her sensitive nose? Have you ever even washed that ridiculous outfit?
They're magic fucking pajamas. They stay like perma clean or something. They're enchanted and comfy as fuck. Give me the pen.
Epilogues would like to disagree. No, it's mine now! I'm keeping it on principle!
I would just like to take a moment for the Megalovania.
It's fucking Megalovania Penis Ouija.
Penis Ouija Megalovania.
Carcat, whoa man, what are you doing? Why are you
Sometimes
drawing all these
God's
human
alive.
dicks? How do you even know what they look like? What have you been watching?
I'm not drawing those! You're making me draw them! Stop that!
No way. This book is now like our fight-fueled Ouija board of cock.
Stop! Don't no, fuck! Okay, no, you drew that one! You drew that one! Don't pretend you didn't!
Are you sure, man? That's the spooky thing about penis Ouija. You can never be
He said
sure.
the
Who
thing!
did
He said
thing.
the thing!
He
Who
said
did
the
the
Was
thing.
it you? Or me? Or maybe a ghost?
Fuck! Let go of me! Scroll.
Roll.
God, sorry.
Give me the pen.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Fine, take it.
No.
What?
We're still drawing.
Let go!
Are you kidding? This is a fucking masterpiece. We have to see this through.
I'm trying to let go of the stupid pen, but you won't let me.
We are in the shit now. We are motherfucking entrenched in this bitch.
You crazy fuck!
We are running out of room, bros. Can you turn the page for us?
That's awesome.
This altercation is becoming uncomfortably physical. Get the fuck away from me!
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Shut up and draw another penis.
You don't even understand the social... You don't even understand the social implications of all this hostile touching and grabbing, do you? I don't feel that way about you, Strider. Just step off!
Man. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Whoa.
You're the one who's biting him.
Man, if you want to look at this that way, then that's your business. This is just an old-fashioned beatdown where I'm from. Sorry. This is just an old-fashioned beatdown where I'm from. Deal with it.
Why don't you go old-fashioned, go fuck yourself?
Stop biting my cape.
I am biting my blanket. Fine.
Shit.
Yes, yes, Kanaya, medal.
Struggle.
Are you serious? Dude, unreal. You were like a cape magnet. Hold still. Ah! Booyah!
Wait, the fucking arm!
Oh, hey!
Oh,
Oh my god. I drew I did that my first con I went to. I redid that scene as like a picture. It was amazing.
God.
That's awesome.
Terezi,
Everybody stop what you're doing immediately. Whatever it might be. Another dream bubble is approaching rapidly. Everyone man your stations, by which I mean go about your business as usual, I guess. Unless you want to meet me up here and check it out. Over.
All right, there we go.
My one bit that intermission.
Amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carcat. I did all of the Carcat. I hope you enjoy.
Also-
I don't know if you listened to it, but I had fun.
Also, with how late that we started this stream,
I mean, I
we're
did
still
show up
within the
like
3
halfway
hours.
through. I wasn't gonna like
Yeah.
kick you out.
Listen, he's like this all the time. He can penis Ouija on his own time.
I meant the 10-page Carcat memo.
Wait, what?
feel like
Yeah, the 10-page
Uh,
Carcat memo. 10 minutes in the future.
I feel like I need to say something that scene. I need to say two big things about that scene. One,
Mhm.
I have always wanted to voice Dave in that scene.
I've always wanted to voice
love Dave.
I'm very glad.
I've
you got
always
it.
wanted to voice
Congratulations.
Carcat. I've
So
always
th-
wanted to voice Carcat in that scene.
Yes, thank you for
Thank you.
participating with me. Second of all, it is so clear like how much they hate each other, but how much they also entertain each other. I think that's where I started shipping them, which is so funny.
Yeah.
Because
Faith.
it's like complete fucking disdain. They want nothing to do with each other, and I was
Yeah.
like, homosexuality.
See,
You were right on the money, though.
Yeah, this
I
is
was.
Honestly,
this
yeah.
is black as shit.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
God.
Okay.
Well,
That's what.
thanks for joining us on stream, everyone.
Wait, what?
huh?
Carcat, what? Why are you drawing the subscribe button?
What?
What are you doing? Stop drawing the. Stop! That's a square.
I don't know.
I know.
Stop drawing the bell and stop drawing it ringing.
It's gotta happen, Dave. I don't know what to tell you.
This is our
How
plug-
else
this
will
is our
people know
plug
that they
Ouija.
need to subscribe to VOFT Dub's YouTube?
This is our plug Ouija. You can never know who's plugging the channel.
And
Who's
suddenly,
plugging
thing about-
suddenly,
That's the thing about plug Ouija, man. You can never tell who did the plugging.
or was it a ghost?
Go.
All right. Well, I have been your host, Melanie Archer. You can find me here at VOFT Dubs or on Twitter or on my personal YouTube at Melanie Archer VA. And I'm in the middle of a solo dub, mostly solo dub of John Rune's Wedding. Part 3 came out recently. Go check that out. Pearls.
Hello, hi. You can find me pretty much anywhere: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And I have no updates on the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac fan dub. However, you can go and watch the first chapter on my channel right now if you wish.
Cool. Hope.
Hi. You can find me at Hopi Mage on Twitter, and my pinned tweet has a lot of like my different creative projects. You can also find me at the Hopi Mage on AO3. I also suggest you go check out and get a digital copy of Jane Crocker's Bombastic Baking Bonanza zine, because it's really good. It has a lot of stuff from a lot of cool people, as well as myself. And also, you should check out Etch Jetty's Best Request Rewritten, which is a completely different thing made by a completely different person.
Yeah, it is.
That's my plug.
Lena.
You can find me here on this channel. Watch, subscribe to VOFT. No, it's just fine. They'll get back to you.
Oh, I totally did. I was gonna do you
It's
next.
fine.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Get back to you. It's fine. I subscribe to VOFT. And keep an eye out for Harry Anderson, I guess.
Yeah, Jelly.
I don't really do much my own time, so it was cool hanging.
Hell yeah.
That is so fair.
And then
It was cool hanging.
lastly, TK.
Hello. Fuck. What am I? I'm TK. You can catch my normal personal art stuff on Instagram at the @on the screen, or you can see what I'm up to with Project Soundpage here on YouTube at Project Soundpage, or on Twitter at P Soundpage. We have some cool stuff coming up, and we do an update every Sunday.
Hell yeah. I swear to God, I thought you were about to fuck up your own plug after all of this, and I was like...
No.
Sweet.
Subscribe!
Well, thank you all for joining us.
Thank
this
you.
has been super fun.
Yeah.
Goodbye, guys.
Thanks for listening to me
Bye-bye.
just lose my mind.